It's that time of year again. 4th of July, America's 250th birthday is behind us, which means right after the 4th every year, we have ICAST. Brian, do you know what ICAST stands for?
International something something something.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, the world's biggest fishing show, I believe, or North America's biggest fishing show, something like that. But every year, kind of get into it. It seems like every year you get a little less excited. I think social media, the classic getting bigger, at least in the bass world where we kind of focus, it gets a
Mm-hmm.
little less exciting, a little more watered down because so much of the information gets leaked on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and YouTube. Um, but we're going to run through the new product showcase, at least what is available online on a couple websites, and kind of give our reaction. We really haven't looked at it yet, and it's usually a good time, fun. Have your favorite hydrating or dehydrating beverage as we go through things tonight, and
What are you drinking?
water.
Water. No
Yeah,
Kraken tonight.
no cracking.
You're taking it easy. I'm drinking some bourbon. I got some Knob Creek 12. I've been working on this bottle for like a year. So I was like, good excuse to bust it out. So cheers to you. Cheers to the fans that are tuning in.
If you guys want to put your questions in, I'll star them up, bring them all up, and
Will a bucket win best accessory? Oops, all Quakies. I actually am very curious because the Quaky craze has kind of really reached ahead in the last 3 months. Did companies have enough runway to really just scramble and get Quaky products ready for ICAST? Because there's a bunch of them that had nothing in the chamber for this and
I
had
think
to like
most of them
quickly jump into this.
were
You know what I
smart
mean?
enough not to wait. If they could get it out before, they just got it out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think there's going to be a bunch of Quaky launches or anything at ICAST because they got to have that product already out there like now. Otherwise, they're missing the boat because the FOMO is like peak currently.
Yeah, it actually would be
What
fun to do a more scripted show where we do a little research and actually like go back and call out the
research?
worst winners. I mean, like
Oh,
where we actually like go back and go like, remember the year the bucket won, remember the
okay.
year the live or the duck won, and like
That
all the flops, right?
that's a genius idea for a show. We should go back and look at the last 15 years of winners in the big categories, and then do like a retrospective of
Like
like,
a re-ranking, like S
yeah,
tier, A tier.
because there's probably some stuff that if you go back that's still great and people use it today and it was absolutely worthy, and then there's got to be a bunch of bullshit that like you can't even find at a store right now if you look.
This actually would be a great use of AI to do this research.
Someone Claude that or Chat GPT that and do a show notes for us on that.
Maybe that's a winter project for us. We can do that. So,
ICAST
all
won't.
right,
Oh,
let's just. I
someone
mean,
made a bold prediction that ICAST won't exist in 5 years. I'm not qualified
I
to
mean, I wouldn't
answer
be
that question.
shocked. Maybe it's gone virtual. It definitely won't be the same as it is now in 5 years. I think that's a pretty fair statement.
It's not the same. I mean, yeah, it seems like companies are not holding back product launches. Like they're not waiting for ICAST. They're definitely waiting for Classic, right? And then I think ICAST is kind of like they're telling you things that you've already heard about or already know is coming or whatever. Like I posted some things about the Shimano products that they're gonna like announce at ICAST, and I got a bunch of DMs where people are like, "Oh yeah, it's this." Like people knew. Like there wasn't like a lot of
Yeah,
surprise,
which I think goes back to why people aren't as excited about ICAST because
right?
let's maybe give. I'm going to give you one of my biggest pet peeves about
Mm,
ICAST
okay.
releases, and then give you some time. When people release new color series as ICAST releases, like just adding a color or a series of colors to your baits doesn't seem. I mean, not saying you can't put them out at ICAST, but like
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
that's not new. Okay, that's not new product showcase material. I guess is what I'm
To
getting
get
at.
voted on, yeah. You know, we're in the social media economy, and marketing teams need just anything to put out on social media. So I get like why you're scraping. You got to scrape the barrel to like find something to make posts about and to put out as like press releases or marketing.
I mean, you
So I
can
get it.
post
It's
about it,
like,
but yeah, a new color bandit shouldn't be in the new product showcase.
yeah, no, I agree.
A new color magic worm shouldn't be in the showcase.
One of the things that I find interesting about ICAST is it's supposed to be like a trade show event and like not open to the public. However, if you have literally like 10 followers on Instagram, you can put an application in to get a press pass to go to ICAST, and they pretty much guarantee it. Like there's so many people at ICAST that are like covering it that I'm like, you kind of just let anybody in because I think they just want anybody who's going to make posts or content about it. So like one of the things that I think is funny about ICAST is how they pretend to be like an exclusive event, not open to the public, but yet pretty much anybody can go. And like, you don't, the bar is not high for getting press or media access to it from what I've heard. Not that it's a knock. I mean, obviously if you're going to make posts about it for free and you're going to come in and do a thing and, you know, they're going to do it. Right. But the air of exclusivity has always entertained me a little bit.
Yeah, and you know, like I also will probably get some of the new smaller Nicaramas. The big Nicarama is a good worm; it catches bass. I'll probably get some of the small ones.
So I didn't know that was a product. So
we can release it at ICAST. I've seen it on Instagram already.
That is a new SKU.
It is a new SKU, but is it really new product showcase worthy? Probably not.
I don't know, man. What I used to like about ICAST is there was what was it? One of the websites, I think it was Wired to Fish. Wired to Fish used to put out every single product that was at ICAST, whether it was ice fishing, stuff for your truck, saltwater. Like they put out this comprehensive every single thing that used to come out at ICAST. And I loved going through it because there was like gems that were buried in there, like not major brands. And they stopped doing that. And I was like so sad when they stopped doing that because I used to be able to go and dig really deep into all the ICAST. Because ICAST isn't just bass fishing. It's all fishing, right? It was like ice, panfish, trout, stream fishing, salt. It's like a bunch of different genres of fishing. And all of those products don't really have, like, there's not a way you can go and dig through all that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I agree. For me, the timing is not great, but it's really built on like the buying cycle of the big box stores. That's why it's this time of year. So like this is designed, at least my understanding, is for, you know, Dick's Sporting Goods, Shields, Bass Pro Shops, you know, whoever to meet, come in, look at the products, order their big forecast, plan, cut their POs, do their planograms to roll that out, you know, January through March.
Did you just say planograms?
Yeah,
that's an insider nerdy term. I know. The fact that you use the word planogram is funny. I know that word because I used to work at Best Buy as a like doing inventory and stocking shelves, and we would get the planograms of how the case and the display is supposed to look, and we had to like make them look perfect to the planogram. Oh man, you just brought back memories.
At least they released their Bass Pro Tour schedule. I don't know if they've done their Pro Circuit and everything else, but yeah, they used to do a big FLW used to do it at ICAST every year. But all right, let's look at some tackle. Enough.
Yeah, let's look at so some of the stuff I've saw
yapping from these two clowns. Let's look at some tackle.
Right, so we're going to the source. We're going to Bassmaster's website. That they just put
the best list. If somebody else knows about another list, I know Tackle Warehouse has some stuff. If there's another page you want us to look at, I don't believe Wired to Fish has their list up yet. But we really haven't looked at these yet. So we have no biases. This will be kind of raw reaction.
Raw and uncensored. We got...
I guess I did see this one. Well, this is Bandit Finesse Crankbait. So this is a BFS.
So they're making a really small...
downsized BFS.
I don't hate this. I mean, if they already have a product with a following, why wouldn't you just make a smaller version than for the BFS card? I like this picture. The picture makes it look like the hook, that belly hook is like as big as the bait. Like, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't that, like, the proportions are very interesting.
BFS is lost on me, but
I don't BFS. I love spinning rods way too much, and I don't want to go down the BFS rabbit hole.
And then here we have new Bandit colors, so we're just going to keep scoring.
Wait. What? Can we got to take a second because some of the copy in these press releases are amazing.
There's 158 things to go through, so.
Is there really that many? Okay, never mind.
Yeah. So here's a new walking Flashpoint Speed Walker. So walking bait. Patent pendant blade coated located in the chin of the lure. So this is interesting. It's basically an upside down Flashpoint jerk bait without a bill on it. So they put the flash blade in the chin, Whereas the flash point was supposed to be in the head for the jerkbait so you could see it with scope. Now this is to give flash to the
Can
fish.
scroll up a little bit. I want to see their like. Okay, I mean it looks like a pretty straightforward walking bait, right? Like 2 hooks. Does it say the weight? No.
It's
I wonder how
engineered
big it is.
shad style body built for extremely. So it's like a I think more like a herring schooling fish bait. You're supposed to really keep it moving. I think this is a topwater. I guess I'm not sure. I assume this was a topwater, not a Karashi style bait, but maybe it is a Karashi style bait. Not enough information.
That looks to me like a walking bait, not a sub walker.
That was my initial assumption, but it could be a sinking bait. It doesn't really say.
Huh. Yeah, I guess we will have to wait to see the slow-mo videos that Booyah puts out on their Instagram of it doing cool shit, super slow motion, and a bass coming and eating it like every market.
We'll have to hear from Uncle Frank. He'll tell us. Daiwa Mr. Fortune.
I love the name of this bait, first off.
Wattle bat vibes a little bit.
And it's got a blade.
Yeah, like at the wattle bat, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. Wait, what makes it slow? That's an interesting color.
Have theirs on the back? Forget. Yeah, the wattle bat actually has theirs on the rear hook.
Yeah. This crank actually looks kind of cool.
The color they picked.
Yeah, I was about to say, why did they do the lime green? Is it just to make it stand out in the
constant mechanical water displacement on a slow, steady retrieve? Its brim-shaped body creates an uninterrupted swelling V with a wake bait.
Yeah, it's a wake bait.
Heavy hunting action.
This thing actually looks kind of cool. I would like to see the other colors because obviously I'm not buying avocado green walking bait, or I'm sorry, wake bait. So yeah, that's like the avocado color. You know, I love the name, Mr. Fortune. That's a great name for a bait. That's very mega bassy.
It's interesting.
I like it.
All right. We have a Dirty Jigs Weekender fish finesse jig. So this is like their sub $5 finesse jig.
That looks exactly like the Buckeye has a one that's very similar. What looks like the Luke Clausen Dirty Jig.
I mean, you're giving up the hand tied to keep the price point down.
A 4-aught hook isn't really finesse, though. That's like a big hook, in my opinion. So, I think it's funny what we call finesse, like for American jigs.
I think they already had the weekend series that came out the classic, and this is an added SKU to the weekend series, I believe.
Okay. I mean, yeah, seems fine. You'll sell them people will buy them at Cabela's. D style. Oh, so
nice job on the cropping here. We could definitely get the text and the bait in the frame if somebody would have cropped this photo properly.
You're right. There's a lot of white space.
What boomer did they let crop this bait?
You know, Bassmaster doesn't have high editorial standards.
So there's a lot of white space. D-style flex roller from Spro.
So D-style is a Japanese brand that Spro is the distributor of.
So it's a collaboration.
Okay.
Or they're importing it.
They're probably importing it.
So this is a glide bait?
Did we just say that at the exact same time? We're both like, is this a glide bait? It looks like a glide bait.
It has a rolling action with a natural side-to-side flutter, which doesn't sound like a glide blade.
Is it soft body? Highly realistic baby. I don't know. That thing could be soft body.
Again, they don't tell us. I don't know if this is a 3-inch bait or a 9-inch bait.
This copy sucks. This is bad.
I don't know if this is a 1/4 ounce or 4 ounces. It does have 2 hook ties. It looks like a hard bait.
We do know that it's $56.
Yeah.
Or no, $59. Sorry. $60.
All right. Well, fail based on description. Evergreen. Oh, what happened?
All right.
So Evergreen Wake Magic. So we got a propped wake bait from Evergreen.
This one looks kind of cool. It's
got internal weights that shift rearward to drive the bait through heavy crosswinds upon splashdown.
So are topwater prop baits coming back? Because
I'm not.
I got some X props sitting around that maybe they're going to be worth some money. This reminds me of a Megabass bait called the Explose that came out a while ago. Megabass did something similar where it's got a lip and a blade on the back. Maybe it's not specifically the Explose. That had a blade on the front and the back.
It's a JDM Bango lure.
Bango. There you go. Yeah, Clay's not wrong. Yeah, this looks like a $20 bait. The paint job looks nice.
Catch some fish. I won't be buying this.
Whoa, look at that thing.
Spook stick.
This looks like
a lot. The shape of this looks a lot like the Booyah.
Dude, this bait looks like it's straight out of 1976.
Which is very on brand for Hedden.
I actually like this. This is cool as hell. Born from a long-kept Highland reservoir secret. Ooh, that's good copy. The slim glass minnow profile and heavy tail weight. Launch it a mile. It doesn't launch a mile. You know how long a mile is? I hate when marketing people say it casts or launches a mile. A mile is an exceptionally long distance. There's no chance you're going to ever cast a mile. Sorry, side rant. What do you think of that? It's your color. You like bone.
You're the bone guy. It's the only. This one, it's going to be sub $10 most likely from Hedden. So, probably worth a shot. Somebody says Viva copy. I don't know if that's this or something else.
I don't know what a Viva is.
I don't know what the Viva is.
I like that bait though. Spook
again, we still don't know. Is this the same size as a spook? Is it small?
Also, no price.
We know nothing. And then basically, Hedden also has a stick crawler, which is the riser, right? The jackal riser.
Yeah, this is going to be a jackal riser copy where you're supposed to skip it along, like it's supposed to like look like a spawning shad.
But this is a small bait. This is under 3 inches, weighing over 3/8 an ounce.
Yeah, so this is going for that jackal riser style bait. I would like the
riser / what's the other one that came out from Zena? The Hellraiser, right? Kind of.
Yeah, sort of. But there's also the Credge stole that design too. The Berkeley Credge has that backwards.
But the Credge is more of a sinking bait. This is more of a
but
you can do this, but this is designed to be more of a skittering surface bait.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a topwater-ish bait. I don't know. I would buy the other one. I like the other one better.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if I lived on a herring lake, maybe this would be something I would buy. It does not going to play very often up here.
No.
All right. So the Viva Pencil 90 Classic Japanese topwater bait. Craig is here to tell us how everything is a copy of a JDM bait tonight. So we got that covered.
He's probably not wrong. Thank you.
Spin and Image Junior. So Hedden is getting into the plopper game. Rapala came in with the claptail. Berkeley came with the Chapo. Hedden's finally getting on board with their Spin and Image Junior.
So I've thrown the smaller ploppers like the 90 and stuff like that. They're okay. They kind of twist and they don't really they don't swim that great usually. So
which one?
Like the smaller ploppers. Well, I forgot the sizes off the top of my head, but
I haven't had problems. I mean, I've thrown like the Chapo and the River to Sea 90s and stuff. I've never really had a problem.
So wait, this is I wonder where this fits.
This is a 3-inch frame.
That's small.
This is a smaller one. This is the Junior. They already have this in a bigger size.
Is this for BFS? Is this for the BFS bros?
I'm guessing I just didn't know that there was already a spinning image, and this is the Junior version.
Spinning Image is a not great name. I'm gonna rank some of the names of these baits because I think that's.
But Hedden used to have the Spitting Image, right? So they had this as a series.
Okay, so it's a callback to a naming convention they've had for a while. Okay, I'll take it back.
Yeah,
it's cool. So it says working Rocky Creek pool. Yeah, that's like a river creek bait. That's got to be for the BFS folks.
Here's the Striking Hustler Hog, which is a smaller version of the Tater Hog collaboration. So a smaller glide bait.
Did people in the swim bait world like the Tater Hog Strike King bait? I don't know if
I think it's a decent bait.
Because I know people love the Chad Chad is killing it. Like people are loving it.
I don't hear about it as much, but I do think it's a pretty decent bait. And I guess I'm all for working with small bait, doing the collaboration versus just ripping them off.
Oh yeah. Give them a freaking give them a cut. Don't knock them off. No, I agree. These collabs are great.
5-inch, just under an ounce. It's cool.
Build them at scale.
Gateway glide. True glide people don't like small glides. So,
but someone goes small.
Which I do think there's really not a need for the most part for 5-inch glides. I don't.
Are these those
7,
baits
8 inches is where you should be?
Are these those baits that kind of people buy and then just throw them in their thing and don't really use them?
Yeah. All right. Bass Dog Max.
Oh, okay.
So they're bringing back the legendary lure's iconic Hydra Mechanics 130 millimeter variant featuring 3 elements.
So Dog
So,
Max. Is this
because this was what was the one that had the adjustable lip?
I know which one you're talking about, and I can't remember anything off the top of my head. But this doesn't have an adjustable lip. The clicky lips.
Yeah, but it kind of looks like it in the shape and the styling.
You know what's funny? I still have one of the clicky lip walking baits. I have one in my.
I sold one on Whatnot for good money.
Yeah, they've been discontinued for a long time.
This is something that I probably won't buy and probably be in a future bento box blown out by the hookup tackle in no time.
X-Pod. X-Pod was the adjustable lip walking.
So this is the they're smushing 2 of their old baits together.
Yeah, this kind of has a similar. Well, they don't look super alike. The X-Pod. Well, no, I think you're actually spot on. But the X-Pod had kind of a cupped mouth with the clicky lip.
Right. I mean, if you, it's like a derp version.
Right. They're going to sell. Anything Megabass puts out, people buy. It doesn't matter. Megabass people are just like, they buy whatever they put out and they buy them in 3 colors. Like they're
Why is it doing that? Where'd it go? Oh. So here you go. You think highly of Megabass. They actually put the FFS tag on a bait.
Yeah, that's bonkers. This looks like either a salt bait or like
this is a competition grade bladed jig engineered specifically for forward facing sonar applications.
Oh my God. No way. Really? It's okay. So it's
a spoon with a blade on it.
Yeah. This is like I don't know, whatever, man. This is like a jigging salt bait. I don't care.
And then we have the 110 super shallow.
Yeah, I think the super shallow runners have been fairly popular. People do like.
Wasn't this already out?
Yes, there's shallow runner. This is the super shallow runner.
Ooh.
This is the even shallower. It doesn't even go under the water, Rich. It's so shallow it hovers right over the water. Like it's that good. But yeah, I don't know. The thing is, okay.
Just another thing we can put a respect color on and sell them.
Yeah, right. Quick rant. Since I've owned forward-facing sonar for the last 5 years, one thing I have learned is that your regular old everyday Vision 110 runs shallow as fuck. Like 110s just in general don't go that deep. So I don't see it. Like I haven't had a scenario where I've needed to go like shallower than a 110. Do you know what I'm saying? Like 110s don't go very deep. Like you got to really crack them and use heavier line to get them down. But if you're using like a normal cadence,
super shallow river situations, not really applicable in our natural lakes that often.
Going over the top of grass, I guess. Like if grass is subsurface and you want to like get up above it, maybe. But I think you could probably do that with the regular 110.
The 110 plus 2 junior, which is already also out.
This bait is fantastic. I love this bait. I've actually been throwing this since it came out, and it is so good to fish on forward-facing sonar. Here's a couple things I like about this thing. Number one, cast really good for a junior. For junior, cast like a regular jerkbait. It's awesome for casting. Number two, it gets down pretty good, and you can really control the depth. And I have had a lot of fun with this bait with smallies, and walleye schools go crazy for these things. I've ripped this thing through walleye schools, and they just come up and they all fight over it and stuff. Like it's a legit. This bait is awesome. Like I am a big.
It's $1 cheaper than the other ones. They're basically giving it away. So
yeah. Anyway, I've actually used this bait. I've boated plenty of fish with this spring, and it's a A+ jerkbait.
But shouldn't be in the showcase because it's already been out for months.
I've already been using it since
a whole year.
April.
I don't know why
your scroll direction is not the right direction.
No, it keeps jumping back for some reason.
Oh, gotcha. All right, what else we got? We got a buzz bait. All right,
we have the Missile Baits Buzz Wagon, which is a bait built by so Brazalo Lures builds this for Missile, made in the USA. So this was, I actually heard John Cruz just talking about this the other day on a podcast where he said he was buying Brazalo buzz baits, but he's like, I wish it was a little bit like this. And he's like, well, we could just build that, and that's what this is. So this is John
So
Cruz's
okay,
collaboration with Brazalo.
what does Brazalo do differently? Because I'm noticing, like, we've seen the keeled design where the hook comes down a little lower. We've seen it where the weight is already built into the belly. Like, what is different about this than many other buzz baits? I mean, it kind of
I'm
looks
not that much of a buzzbait aficionado to really
right.
be in the $12 for a buzzbait.
And you
It
still
is
got to
built
buy
on a
plastics for it.
custom 3/0 Gamakatsu hook. It does look like it has a cool custom rivet on the front to help maybe steer off some of the scum. It's kind of like conical.
Yeah, that rivet's kind of interesting. It's like a little cone.
And then it's hitting the shaft of the blade instead of the head for its sound.
Oh yeah, that's, I suppose. I don't know. I'd grab one to try it. But I'm in the buzzbait. Okay, I don't know if you approach this, but I don't ever buy multiples of a buzzbait. If I want to try one, I buy one, because how often does anybody lose buzzbaits? I think I still have buzzbaits that I've had for 10 years.
No, usually the thing with
They get
buzzbaits is they
mangled before they
typically
get
work
lost.
when they get broke in. They catch the most fish in the last hour before they give up the ghosts.
It's like, oh, you know what else is like that? Bats. Like baseball bats, softball bats, when they're super hot and they're really broken in right before they're gonna break, is when they're like got their most power. Like that's a bat thing too.
All right,
Any of the ball
so
players out there know what I'm talking
Missile
about.
Bait's Ike Dice Bait jig.
Okay, what is
So
this?
this is the
It's a
solve
mop.
the mystery around the urchin bait rigging. So they call it a dice jig, and then they say it solves an urchin problem. So
It's a
these are two different things.
pick a lane. They want both. They want both terms to show up in a search.
So an extra full hand tied skirt tied by greenfish tackle. I think I saw a rant from Kuda, the
Okay,
jig. You know what I'm talking about? On
sure.
Instagram. He had like, guys, I'm done. He said, see my story. And his story expired by the time I saw it. Yeah, Jig Squad. So I think this is the jig come out by Missile Baits that Jig Squad feels was stolen from him and pushed him over the edge, and he's just
Oh
done.
yeah, well, Ike's kind of known for cut and pasting other people's shit and slapping his name on it. Have you
Yeah,
seen
it
his
says
mansion though? He's got an awesome mansion. Like Ike's mansion is amazing, and it's built with money from taking other people's designs. Isn't that weird?
I do think in some instances a compact bushy jig can replace a dice. I
Yeah,
do
right.
think
I mean,
that
this
is
is just a
true.
mop jig. Like, what's the difference between this and like a traditional kind of mop? Like
Well,
flared
other
out
than
jigs are
it's a finesse mop jig, right?
right,
So,
right. Nothing too fancy. This
and
looks
then Missile Baits
interesting.
micro HD football jig. I thought this was already a thing.
What's okay? What is micro to them? Just a small hook? One knot. Yeah, it's a
It
small.
is pretty small. They've been doing micro jigs at Missile for a while.
Yeah, that looks just like a typical smallmouth micro. Like you throw a little 3-inch plastic on it, call it a day. I don't go. Wait, scroll back up a little bit. That weed guard looks a little overkill for that. I would cut that fucker off.
I think there's like 6 strands on it.
Yeah.
All
Ooh, that
right,
looks nice.
Nori's warning crank shot.
Ooh, that's a pretty crankbait. I like that color scheme.
Finesse crankbait.
That looks like a monster can. Do you know what I mean? Like that looks like some monster flavor. Okay, 20
20
bucks.
bucks.
Holy cow. I suppose
We
Nori's
don't
is
know. We
Japanese.
don't know how deep it goes. We don't know how much it weighs. We don't know how long it is.
Rich, why would you put that into the copy that goes on bassmaster.com? Why would you put in specs? That's just crazy talk.
Nori's Dairaka 38-gram spoon.
I don't throw spoons, so the spoons go over my head. I don't know the
This
difference.
is designed to excel in 5 to 10 meters, which is 15 to 30 feet. We don't throw these. Let's keep moving. We have no opinion. But see, there, did it again.
Yeah, that is weird. Your browser's someone's hacked your browser, bro. Ooh, what's this?
Rapala Strida 180. So Rapala getting in the glide game, I think. Yep.
Okay.
Choppy gliding action. The Strida 180
We've seen a lot of swim baits so far down this list.
requires no aftermarket tuning, weighting, or hardware upgrades before it hits the water. So it's got VMC hooks, Rapala's screwdriver system.
Is that a brush tail or plastic?
So One of the bait's most innovative features, Rappel's exclusive screwdriver system, which allows you anglers to quickly adjust sink rate using interchangeable tungsten belly weights.
Okay.
They include a 3/16 ounce weight that provides added versatility for targeting fishing at very depth. So it looks like you screw in a weight in this region, and you can change the weights.
Knowing Rapala, those weights will not be included. You'll have to buy them extra. Rapala does not like to include all the shit you need in one package. Oh, what is this? Okay. True Life.
True Tungsten, True Life swim baits, back in the early 2000s, came with tungsten balls that you could adjust the weights.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't reinvent the wheel. How much is that worth? That's got to be pretty out of production.
I got quite a few of them that are out of the package in my box.
I bet you probably get a few bucks for that thing. That looks pretty rare. All right, so I've already noticing we got themes. We have
$60 Rapala glide bait.
Hey, hard baits are Rapala's thing. Maybe they, I'm never going to count Rapala out on a hard bait. Like that's kind of their wheelhouse.
Oh my gosh, what is going on here?
All right, so the Norris crank seems overpriced. That thing's $60.
We got a Rapala joystick.
What's the difference between this and their other walking baits?
Well, this doesn't look. This actually reminds me of the one they discontinued.
For decades, called blah blah blah. Combined with an easy to work walk.
What was the series? The Arashi Walker.
Oh, the Arashi Top Walker.
I feel like they're bringing back the Arashi Top Walker as the Rapala joystick.
The Top Walker is a good bait, and I gave you one of those, and you got some pretty decent money for it in your whatnot stream because they're discontinued. So
this thing's only $10.
It is cheap. I was about to say the price is not terrible. They'll sell some of these. Like I said, Rapala stick to their hard baits, man. This is what they do. This is their bread and butter.
And then we have the Maverick 97, so a smaller Maverick.
Have you ever thrown a Maverick? I don't own any.
I haven't. I've heard good things though. I haven't thrown it though. I have thrown their other big top water, and that thing throws a ton of water. They're the one with the kind of pencil popper one. I forget what it's called.
I know what you're talking about. That was last year. One of last year's.
It does blow. It does move a lot of water.
It's got the big,
yeah, smaller Maverick. That's great. It's not new product showcase worthy. Claptail in a smaller size.
This already came out. This already came out like in the spring.
The smaller one.
Oh, is that
This is just a new size. The other one was a 120, I think.
Okay.
Jowler. Yes, Jowler was the other top water. Thanks, Chris.
Jowler is cool. I've thrown it, but I have not gotten a bite on it yet.
But it does move an incredible amount of water.
That is absolutely fact. Oh, you jumped down again.
I know. Rapala Snare 75. Oh my gosh. That's just a smaller bait. Oh my gosh. Why is it doing this to me? All right, so it's a smaller lipless.
That looks like an ice fishing bait, by the way.
The snare is kind of designed as a walleye lipless.
Yeah, that's like a vertical ripper. Like a vertical.
This is just a smaller version that's already out.
You get under the walleyes and you go.
Shimano Zuvermo 95.
So this is their deeper diver, smaller. This is like their version of a 110 Junior. You know what I mean? So it's like their smaller. Our buddy Douglas apparently has been throwing this a lot on the Mille Lacs for fish, and he likes it. So, but yeah, this is their downside.
Just another Shimano hard bait that's probably good. It'll end up being discontinued.
The Shimano hard baits are nice. They're super nice quality. The hooks are good. They build them really nice. Like the paint jobs are sick. Like they're not shitty.
Kudos for Shimano for being persistent, because they do this over and over and over again. But like, I mean, it seems like they all end up in clearance bins eventually.
I wonder if their main market is not the US, because some of this stuff I think is like targeted for salt, non-American.
It's got flash boost technology.
Have you seen the flash boost? It's actually pretty cool. Like it's very overly.
There's been flash boost and poppers and the arm and joint.
It's cool. You can like sit there and hold it, and it shakes and does a thing. I don't know if it actually catches more fish, but it's cool engineering.
Savage Gear Scandal. This looks like a Depths
250
imitator. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks exactly like a Depths slide swimmer. But it's literally less than half the price of a slide swimmer. Slide swimmers are what, $200 plus nowadays? Wait, what
I
is
think I
it?
heard somebody talking about this. I think they might have had somebody that's actually a pretty legit swim bait guy help develop that, but I don't know for sure.
Ooh, we got another chatterbait.
6 cents axle jigsaw. So this is the
Oh, so it's
weedless jigsaw.
the head swings and you can rig it weedless, blah, 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 blah.
No, I don't think the head swings. I think that's a
Dude, there's a joint. Look, there's definitely a
oh, but
joint.
it only goes up and down. It doesn't free swing. I think it only
Right, but if I'm guessing there's a screw in the back of the head and you're supposed to rig the trailer weedless.
yes, but
Like
it's only slotted. Like it's not a true like
yeah, it's more so if the
only
fish
goes up and
bites
down.
it can move. It's not so much for action, but yeah.
I don't see myself ever getting this. I actually have some of the regular jigsaws. They're fine. They're good. They get bit.
Quality looks okay.
I what's that?
I said the quality looks fine. The head looks pretty nicely.
I just don't think I need this. Like I don't need to expose my
No. You know what, Chatterbait, I don't know if I have them here. Keep talking. I'm just gonna look for something. Do you know one of the
6 cents bodega jig?
Do you know what apparently is the most popular chatterbait in Japan? Like they don't throw jackhammers in Japan. You know what the most popular? You know what the jackhammer is in Japan? One of these guys. The ICAST chatter. Apparently this is the most popular bladed jig in Japan. Like, have you ever thrown one of these? I should give you one. They're kind of hard to get.
I bet you pike eat them just the same.
Facts.
What's the retail on that?
I don't know, because I got this from people who picked a bunch of them up from Japan, and then I traded a bunch of stuff and got.
All right, so we have a unique bottom.
I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know what the retail is.
6 cents version of the Straight King structure jig, but with some round rubber in it.
That jig looks very. That looks nice. I mean, it's got a horizontal line tie. I like vertical personally. Yeah, looks fine. Yeah. I'm supposed you're supposed to pair it with the bodega craw, right? The bodega jig to go with the bodega craw. Have you used the bodega craws?
No,
plastics?
I have some, but I have not used them.
I've caught some fish with them. They're pretty nice. Profit jig. So are these all lead or are these still tungsten? Because you know how the whole tungsten crisis is happening. Okay, so these are all lead. Because a lot of companies are re-releasing and coming out with new lead jigs because they can't source the tungsten anymore for the price that
Bro Sashimi Swimmer Fast. And this is just a new sink rate of the bait that already exists.
Yeah, they've had that bait out for a while.
Fast sink version, not ICAST new.
What the hell?
Striking 2 times spinner bait. I feel like this is something
multi-bladed. We're back to multi-bladed bullshit. Didn't we already go through this phase?
We did in like 85.
Multi-bladed buzz baits, multi-bladed spinner baits. Why are we back to this, Straight King?
VMC Ace jig.
Arky.
Wasn't there an Ace jig from the company that worked with Kyle Welcher? Is this them bringing it out? I think it is. Because doesn't Welcher work with Rapala Crush City? So I forget the name of the company Welcher worked with. And it looks like VMC's bringing out the Welcher jig, I think.
That's another
Untamed tackle. Yes, thank you, Matt Boyd. So I think this is bringing back the Untamed tackle Ace jig as a VMC.
Because Untamed is gone. Like they shuttered.
$5 jig. Looks pretty decent. Sure it'll catch fish.
It's this one.
Oh, yep. There was also the Untamed Breacher jig. So
that looks exactly like the Untamed jig that everyone bought. This was the main flipping jig that they sold the most of. Like the people love that thing.
So assuming they did a good job, these will be good jigs. $5.
I'd throw one.
Yozuri Rattle and Vibe, new colors. Keep moving. Yozuri Pro Series joint bait.
Another swim bait. We've seen a lot of swim baits. Swim baits are definitely not dead.
We know this one's this is small. This is 4 inches and 1/4 ounce. This is a micro swim bait swimmer.
Gotcha.
I bet you this is a good little herring killer swimmer.
I don't fish herring lakes, so I have no idea.
Z-Man Chatterbait Elite Evo HD. I will probably.
What makes HD a bigger gauge hook? I
think HD is high def. No, it is heavy duty. It's a heavy hook.
Hey, okay. Have you ever had a problem with the hooks on a regular?
Oh, so here's the other thing is instead of a snap, they've put like a custom oval ring that cannot open here.
Oh, it looks like it's like a.
So I think that is the biggest advantage is if you're fishing on big fish or you like to fish chatterbait on braid and you've ever had a clip open up on you,
I get that.
this could be
okay. That makes sense.
Welded ring here.
Is the price on there? Oh,
$13.
So yeah, so it's cheaper than the jackhammer. So I get it. So Z-Man is trying to get enough of their own products out once they don't have the jackhammer stranglehold on the market anymore. So this is like their future planning of like when the jackhammer patent is up and they have competition finally. They have their own line that they come out with. That's a nice. They're gonna sell those. Those look nice.
Yeah, probably catches less grass than the clip as well, which would be fantastic.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think this is I think that's a valuable product to go.
So this will be a good bait. This will Evo is a good chatterbait, and
you like
if it had any shortcomings, it might have been the snap. And if they fix that, then
and they didn't jack the price up.
Yeah, this is
I think
thumbs up.
Found the first. We found the first bait in this whole list that Rich will buy.
This is the first thing that I will definitely buy, and we are on 39 of
39 products, and Rich is like, nah. Okay, I'll buy one of those.
And then
we got to look at this. What the
Z-Man Chatterbait PZ2. So it's an $8 chatterbait.
Okay.
Streamlined head.
Whatever.
It went with the old twist tie, which I don't mind these. They're there's no clip to open up.
So this is a price point chatterbait, I'm guessing. So I mean, it's not small. It comes in ½ ounce, so it's not like
no.
Yeah.
It's an odd color they chose to, but yeah.
I don't know, man. Hot pink chatterbait.
Semi-viable. I guess it would really just depend. Like you'd have to buy one, cast it, see how it starts up and runs, and then how's the hook on it.
Since what's his name won the Bassmaster Elite Series last year, throwing the Morning Dawn chatterbait. You can't find a jackhammer in Morning Dawn.
I'm guessing it's not hand tied. It's probably just a silicone band, I'm assuming.
Right. Well, yeah, for $8. Oh, seems nice.
Yep, banded silicone. So yeah,
it'll get bit.
Decent.
Oh, and you really want to strip
bones. This is basically this chatterbait, I think, with no skirt.
It's that chatterbait after it's been eaten by a couple of pike. You've had pike smash it 5 or 6 times. You get the
frick sakes.
You get the naked version.
How many? My goodness, did it jump on me?
Yeah, you went way down. Now we went through all the urchins.
Well, it's like keeps resetting on me. Now I'm.
Wait, you're almost.
Oh. Nope. Okay, come on. All right, so naked chatterbait, $7. Put your own skirt on it. Put a swim bait on it.
$1 less. Cool.
Yeah, whatever. Put a diesel minnow or chatter spike, or you put your own. Yeah, fine. It gives people options, especially if you want to tie your own Z-Man chatter tail. So this is like the old Vibra-Spin, but it's a chatter version, right?
Speaking of baits that look like they came out of 1978, I like this. This is awesome. This is like you'd throw this in a stream and catch whatever the hell you can. You know what I mean?
We were potentially going to have a special guest. It looks like that special guest is potentially joining.
Ooh, I like special guests. This thing looks awesome. I actually would buy one of these. You could probably put this on a spinning rod and hand it to a kid, and they're going to catch who knows what, right? This is just like throw it on, chuck and wind. Someone's going to catch a fish and have a good time. I would have one of these in my tackle box.
I don't have any rooster tails or Vibra-Spins, so I'm probably not going to have this, but
yeah, looks like something you just want to throw off the dock. And you might catch
Z-Man Micro Finesse Chatterbait. If we didn't have a catch and release bass season, I'd probably be buying these, fishing for crappies.
For crappies, quote unquote crappies. Yep.
Z-Man Finesse. So this is a TRD finesse jig. So this is a finesse jig basically built to be thrown with a Ned, Z-Man Ned.
Yeah, there's a lot of jigs that look like this in the Japanese world. They're for like thrown into really hard cover, like into like brush piles or,
I mean, yeah, it does have a little weed guard on it. So yeah, good. Yeah, for finesse applications.
I'm guessing because
Clay says it's going in his travel box. Yeah, the micro chatters are great. They get bit. See, I'm more likely to throw this than the rooster tail looking thing.
Yeah, but the rooster tail looks fun.
Evo swim jig. I don't know.
It's another swim jig. Whatever. There's a gazillion swim jigs.
Yeah. All right. Soft baits. Bait Cave Customs Zora. I believe this is already out.
You know what my favorite thing is all
So
these
this is
companies
a proprietary blend of plasticell, so that means this thing will not be that durable. You'll have to rig it line through to get any kind of durability,
Gotcha.
or on a screw lock.
My favorite thing is now
They
companies
should not be charging $11 for plastisol urchins.
That's a fair point. I like that companies have to all come up with different names for urchins now. It's like a gold rush to who you got to come up with
showed
a name. Up. Evil punch fishing. I have a nemesis. I'm not excited.
Junebug, though. I think there are some companies coming up with Junebug. No. All right. Bait Cave, Custom Boom Shed.
What? Who's Joey? Okay.
Evidently,
do you know who
Bait
Joey
Shop,
Bloom is?
You can still win a tournament on a minnow. I don't know if this is more of a fluke, though, I think.
Okay. You pay attention to competitive fishing. Do you know who Joey Bloom is? Because apparently his name is on this and he's a big deal.
Yeah, I don't think so. Never heard of her.
We should look up, as a side, someone in the chat, look up Joey Bloom's career earnings. I want to know.
Joey Bloom Fishing.
Joey Bloom Fishing. How many followers on Instagram?
He's got 3.5 thousand followers on Instagram.
What? That's more than I thought.
All right.
What's his
He's
career
got a Bassmaster profile.
I'm not trying to throw shade at Joey Bloom. I'm just curious.
4 tournaments, 0 career winnings.
And all right, well, we know that bait catches a lot of tournament fish. Sorry, Joey. I'm not trying to. Joey might be a really nice guy and a really great fisherman. I'm not trying to be a dick, but
all right. Well, let's just give him. We'll try his MLF. There's
Joe. Okay, he's got some. Okay. All right, he's got 30.
Bait Cave Customs is on his jersey, so he's got 2 career wins.
I stand corrected.
So he's
he's an MLF guy, not a bass guy. Okay.
Probably a couple of BFLs. Yep, he's got 2 BFL wins. So there you go. I mean,
I take back everything I said. Joey's legit. He's got 6 figures of tournament winnings. I had to go on the side edge. I was just curious.
All right, small Nicarama. This is something I'll definitely get. Don't know it should be in the new product showcase.
Are you gonna? Yeah, that makes sense. I suppose they want to finesse.
Nicarama is a good worm. The smaller one will be a good worm.
I do like the Nicarama. It's good.
For frick's sakes, I don't know why it keeps doing this. This has got to be something in the Bassmaster website that keeps jumping like this.
Yeah, let's blame them. I agree.
I mean, I'm just rolling a mouse.
So that's 2 baits you're going to buy. You're going to buy the Finesse Nicarama and you're going to buy the Evo HD. So we found 2 baits that Rich is going to purchase. I like it. 2's a lot. 2's more than normal. To be honest, I haven't found one I'm going to buy yet.
Oh my gosh. You're going to buy some of these for sure.
Nope. Well, maybe. We haven't gotten through the plastics yet. I'm more of a plastics addict.
Okay. Slow down. Big Bites Baits Velo Craw. So this looks a lot like the Strike King Punch Bug.
But it's very small. 3.5 is a pretty small bait.
So this is a punching, kicking craw.
Right. Yeah. Looks like a cross between a BFE and a speed craw, right?
No, I don't. Gravel lizard, slow down here. Let's pump the brakes a little bit. Come on.
Funniest guy. Someone appreciates my humor. Thank you.
Oh.
Do you want me to surf?
Let me try a different
try a different browser.
I'm gonna try page down versus scrolling to see if that. All right. Let's see if this will stop it. Big Bites Flat Tube. So this was just recently released in social media. Maybe. I will probably buy a pack of these just to see.
Okay, but I want to know how flat tube. Is it literally like
pretty
smushed?
Flat? Yeah.
So what's the advantage of it over regular?
So if you want to Texas rig it,
okay,
it's for Texas rigging. So one of the drawbacks of flipping a Texas rig tube is that it balls up on your hook and you miss fish. So that's to counteract this, and then it gives it a more of a gliding action. So
the gliding makes sense. Okay, yeah. I suppose if people are Texas rigging like bluegill baits, like okay.
Crush City Governor Crush City enters the harness swim bait chat.
Hello, Governor.
Also has the screwdriver or screw diver weight system.
And it's as much as a mag draft, $20. Jeez, man, that's expensive.
So what they don't tell us is what it's made of. Do you think this is TPE or like their version.
Well, aren't all their baits TPE?
No,
I thought most of them were.
no.
Mayor
I mean, the Mayor is not TPE.
Oh, really? Oh, the Mayor is the low swim bait. Sorry, I'm mixing it up with the
Ned BLT is. So the Ned baits are.
Yeah.
The
mooch is.
The mooch is, but the freeloader's not.
Okay.
I mean,
Gotcha. Yeah, you're right.
The flipping bait is not. The cover craw is not. Yeah.
Flat tube.
But
black.
the Strike King, the new Strike King weedless final copy is TPE or Elastec. So it'd be interesting to see if somebody can develop one of these harness and get it to swim correct in a TPE so the harness doesn't rip out after 5 bass, then it's definitely worth $20.
You're not wrong, because that's the biggest problem. I love mag drafts. I throw
so the Rapala tail, that is the same. Isn't that the tail they use in the Mare?
Yeah, it's got the little nub.
But it is a little bit trash fish back from 2005. Yeah.
I don't know. This looks cool. I maybe would buy one just.
I probably will try that. Custody.
Oh, the big freeloader, 7-inch.
7.2. They already had that, didn't they?
Did they come out with those already?
No, I guess it was a 6.25. They came out with a 5.25 and a 6.25 last year. So now they come up with a
7's a big
again.
One.
We're gonna keep moving. That's just more sizes of it. Oh, what is this? Crushity Avatar Shad.
Avatar Shad. It's got a lip and a pump.
This is TPE. So this is kind of like a scrounger plastic. You put this on a jig head, you kind of got a scrounger, right? I think is what we're doing here.
I'm really confused by this thing. I mean, it's not a strolling bait. I mean, that lip is
dorsal
huge.
fin structure stabilize the bait on jig heads, while a molded bill activates a swimming action when rigged weedless on a weighted hook.
So someone said Avatar looks great in the video. I want to see a video of this thing rigged up. It looks. I mean, it looks cool.
Oh, now we got the knuckle bug.
Oh, here's their flipping bait.
So here's where they combine the cover craw with the what's the bigger one?
The rodeo.
Bronco bug.
There's the Bronco bug and the cleanup craw.
Yeah, they had a baby, and it's called the knuckle bug.
I've had good luck with the cleanup craw. I've caught fish with it. I mean, it's just a freaking crawfish bait. It's not anything.
Yeah, I think Crush City's been kind of nailing it in their plastic, so these will all probably catch fish.
So I have heard from some folks that own a tackle shop that Crush City has like been their most consistent mover of like rebuying and reordering. Like Crush City is selling through better than other plastic brands the last.
So how is this different than the Janitor? Is it just smaller than the Janitor?
I don't
know.
This
is their robo worm.
I've never used any of their
I guess the Janitor is more of a Nico, like Nico Rama style worm, and this is more of a robo worm.
Oh, one thing you notice on that knuckle bug, they don't say what size it is. I don't know if that's a little like. What's with the?
I think it is like, yeah.
I'm saying, why not add specs to all these baits? This is your chance, companies. So this bait has been out for a while. This Virola,
but it's now imported by Spro, right? I think that's why it's in here. But
yeah, D-Style's been D-Style is one of the most popular strolling plastics in Japan. So like their baits are really used a lot. So they're known for their
special guest baits. Is here.
Ooh,
I don't know how long he's been here.
Is it Kevin Van Dam?
Pretty much.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's even
Kevin,
better.
Back to the Bait Man is alive, people. He is alive.
It's better than Kevin Van Dam. I'd rather have Bait Man.
What's up, guys? I'm in my. Let's see.
Now you're working.
Yeah, we should be. I'm at work. I'm on my lunch break.
So, Kevin, are you charging tickets?
You got to start my trucks.
Or are they free tickets?
Am I what?
Are you charging for tickets or are they free tickets?
They're free, buddy.
What's for lunch? Do you actually have a lunch?
I do, but since I work afternoons, I just kind of eat leftovers when I get home. So
that's smart.
So
that's
a
economic.
lot cheaper that way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Slay wants to know if you know anything. Can you name any bait at ICAST?
Specific bait?
So here's the thing.
not.
Kevin's been playing poker, shooting carp, going to Vegas, and not fishing.
That sounds good.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, the thing about poker is it pays so much better than a BFL or fishing tournament. I can finish in the top 5 and
get a check.
My earnings versus Now I've just really been taking a break, to be honest. I've been burned out from the whole selling on whatnot, which I'm going to come back, but not very long. I'm going to shift platforms, so hopefully that comes out pretty soon. And then I don't know. I used to bow fish all the time, and so I've got back in that. Bought a bow boat with Junior, but our weather's been terrible, so I haven't been able to get out there. I'm going to shut my truck off. So I can't see the comments. I'm trying to figure out how I can see the comments. Used to on StreamYard, I could see the comments. There we go.
Yeah, it's a little tougher to see on phone, but
well, it's nice to see you.
Well, man. I mean, yeah. Let's I guess try to dive into ICAST. I'll do the best I can. I got about an hour.
Oh,
I can see we've already got a bellows gill. D-style. I actually got a friend who's been hunting these things for like 6 months.
Yeah, D-style they had limited stock of D-style at the Classic, and people were scrambling for them. And when people put these on Whatnot and eBay, they've been going for mega bucks. Like
D-style is they're more expensive anyways. Like the retail on them are always north of $15. So then they're hard to find, and then people are flipping these things.
Yeah. So what's new?
I've got some D-style minnows.
Yeah.
I would
what's
say those
new
are new to the
is
US.
Spro importing them. That's the new thing.
Yeah, these coelacanth baits. There was someone who did well on one of these in a Bassmaster event, and then that kind of created a FOMO wave to try and find these things. I don't remember who it was. It was one of the Japanese anglers was using these things.
Of course,
someone in the chat probably knows. Oh, we got a Strike King urchin.
We got to get back. Sorry.
Oh, we missed it.
I wasn't using my scroll keys, so we got to go back.
Don't touch the mouse wheel.
The mouse wheel does not like this browser.
I ain't gonna lie. I did cheat, Rich. I clicked the Bassmaster link today because I've really not caught up on any fishing stuff in the last few months, and I've seen a few things. I've seen a lot of urchin baits. I've seen mag draft copies. We're still doing that thing.
Still more mag draft copies.
Chatterbait.
We were just talking about.
Well, I think what I was saying before you came on is if somebody can come out with a TPE version where the harness doesn't blow after 6 fish, then I'm listening. Like if they can get it to swim right
TPE
and hold the harness.
So yeah, my problem with TPE is for some stuff like bottom contact baits, maybe chatterbait trailers, it's pretty good stuff. But anytime you put something in motion, I just don't feel like you get the same swimming ability or same motion you do with plastic or other forms of plastic. And plus, there's still people out there that don't understand you cannot put TPE plastics and storm plastics. It will just jack them all up.
True. So if somebody can get the formula right, and whatever that is, to make a more durable harness that swims correctly, then they may win.
Sounds like Evergreen, a good project for HellaBass baits.
Evergreen came out with a mooch minnow to go with jackhammers.
It actually looks more like the juggle minnow.
Sure. Yeah, that does look a lot like the 6-inch jungle minnow, especially the back half.
Yeah, I mean,
Evergreen has a beam worm, which is some kind of drop shot worm.
That looks like a who knows what the hell you're going to use that for.
I can't tell if this is a tiny worm or a big worm.
It says 3-inch. That's a very small worm. That's like a freaking crappie bait to me, man. That's not.
Yeah.
Oh, we're back to bug baits. Oh, of course it's a gizmo. Evergreen's been doing this for a while, these gizmo baits. They even have like a gizmo rod. This has kind of been their thing.
1.5. So this is tiny.
BFS, maybe. Who knows? Ooh, frogs!
Frog Factory, Baby Boom.
Who's Frog Factory?
They are...
That's a GSM brand.
It's a GSM, and didn't they take over Stanford, basically?
Yeah, that was a dying company.
That's what it seems like. It seems like whatever the designs that Stanford had is what Frog Factory kind of picked up. And
the only thing I noticed about that frog is the eye has like a weird. What's with the eye? It's like a handprint on the eye.
That's the Frog Factory logo.
You know, the fish are totally gonna like see that.
I mean, bone frogs probably need. And then there's a bigger version of the Biggie Boom Roombanus frog.
Yeah, this.
I have the regular one here somewhere.
That looks like something you would throw. That looks like a rich frog.
There's the Sonic Boom frog.
It's got a very pointy head.
Yeah. I've thrown it a couple times. Jury's still out. I don't know if I had bad luck when I was throwing it, or I was throwing it too early and they weren't eating it. I mean, in theory, it looks like it passes it's pretty soft.
Looks like a nice frog.
It's
got
a little skinnier than a Spro, a little longer than a Spro.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks
supposedly. I mean, it's basically that Stanford frog that had the fur on it without the fur. Is what it's supposed to be.
Oh, I forgot they had the furry.
Remember,
frog.
even that one had the eye on the bottom. That's basically what the Sonic Boom frog is.
I would throw one of those. What are those? Like $10? Are they expensive? They look expensive.
It's $10 or so.
Truckman's back.
Oh, damn it. I keep hitting I keep hitting a button, and it takes me out of. I can't see myself. I can't see what you're posting. I just see the chat.
We see you.
All right. I can. If you can see me, I think I can see what you're pulling up on screen through the chat. But this mobile version sucks.
That's how most pro anglers join, is on their phone. So
yeah, that is true. This is the common when Rich interviews anglers. This is common where they're like in a dark vehicle or their house, and the angle is like right up under their face. And
so Frog Factory roll all the sizes and popping and everything.
The Quaky fish, which has been out for years.
Been out for forever.
That's the only urchin bait I currently own is a Quaky Fish XL.
But it's a new product, bro.
I actually put a video out on Monday. I actually caught quite a few fish on the Quaky Fish M.
Nice.
Missile baits, Freedom Flyer, new size. We don't talk about new sizes or new colors. Northland Tackle Eye Candy. This is a
walleye bait, man. Why are they trying to sneak this into the bass people? That's a walleye bait.
Well, because ICAST is only a small percentage of bass stuff. But for it to be on Bassmaster, yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Rebel Tadpole. This looks like an old school bait.
This is the real deal to wary game fish.
This looks like a bait you'd find in your grandpa's tackle box.
Live flex material.
This thing actually looks kind of fun.
I mean, Rebel's kind of in there, like they have their space, and so
vintagey kind of old school shit. I kind of
like stuff people pick up at Walmart for throwing bonds.
Yeah, Walmart.
Rebel Helgramite.
Helgramite's had.
All right.
It's funny how Helgramites still get put out here and there.
Which has been came out already.
The abstract. This is kind of like a root beer barrel style bait, right?
Couldn't tell you anything about it. They never sent me one, and I haven't bought any. So hopefully they work.
I've got way more abstracts than Bait Man does.
Dude.
Spro
prop frog.
Why?
Okay. Here's my rant. Those props are going to get bent up really quick, right? Like there's no way they're going to work out of the box after a couple of fish hit it.
Well, that's the thing. Nothing is weedless about the front or back prop. So why are you trying to put the hooks on a hollow body? I don't understand this.
And won't the blades get in the way of a hook set if they're up, right? You're kind of counteracting. Like if the fish's mouth is coming down, you're basically putting a blocker from them closing their mouth potentially.
Feels like a really bad design, in my opinion. I just don't know when I would throw this or why.
Well, open water, I guess, but
why would I throw a prop bait? Why don't need?
I know. Yeah, this is a solution without a problem. Do you know what I mean? Like, this isn't solving a problem anywhere. And it's $15. Like, that's not cheap.
I mean, we have a flappy frog. We don't need this.
Well, you also already have a lot of frogs that have like little flappy blades that go off the back of it, right? Like,
I just think the hookups would be. I just think the hookups would be terrible on that. Everybody tries to reinvent the wheel on the frog, snag proof. You know, that Bose Walker. Even striking at a prototype of like the old Young Money Hound. You
I
get
want to be in a
bites,
design
you don't
meeting of
really
this
know.
bait. Wait, go with me. I want to be in a design meeting of this bait. They're like, what if we put a prop on the front? And then the guy raises his hand. Whoa, wait, I got an idea. What if we put a prop on the back? And then the other guy's like, what if we put a prop on the front and the back? And everyone's like, done, lunch. I just reenacted the Spro design meeting on that. Thank you.
Yeah. That's a hard no for me. All right. Strike King Chuker or Chucker?
It
is TPE.
Chucker.
It's $15.
Hey, but it's got frosted tips.
So, including high visibility hot tip options.
Yeah, frosted tips. This is the 90s.
Includes a unique slider insert that fits directly into tackle storage for effortless organization.
This is the boy band frosted tips edition.
Here's the other thing is this going to be anytime soon, or is the market going to be so filled with urchins that it won't matter by the time it's available?
Well, if you have paid attention to Strike King's dice release, they will be like a year and a half late with the height of the market. So yeah, this will definitely come out.
They are not trying to get dice money. They are trying to get urchin money. They are not the same thing, Clay.
Yeah, Clay. You should know they're different. Oh, speaking of dice,
here's their tumbleweed. Their Magnum tumbleweed. Here, them trying to get
Is
the
my
dice
audio
money,
crackling really bad?
It's crackling a little bit, yeah. A little crackly.
It's terrible on my end. It's absolutely terrible.
Yeah, the tumbleweed is way late to the party.
All right, see if that's better.
Yep. The Yamamoto Uni HD, which is already available. I got some at Shields the other day.
What is just the difference between the HD?
It's just a more durable. Not that the Uni wasn't durable. I never lost an Uni. A pike bit him off, which I don't think this plastic will stop that.
Did anyone?
It's just a stiff.
I'm just going to cut the BS. Did anybody actually make a cool crankbait or something that more than just urchins? I mean, is there anything decent?
We did hardbait. You liked that one crankbait. It really didn't do anything for me. We couldn't tell how big it was.
So I would say the short answer to that is not much on the crankbait front.
The best hardbait that I thought was the new Evo HD, which is an Evo with a welded split ring instead of a snap and an improved hook.
There's a lot of glide baits this year, though.
Wow.
There's a bunch of different glide baits. They seem to be still popular.
I would say I did throw the 6-inch jigsaw quite a bit when I had some.
Baitman's audio is not good.
But, I mean,
yeah, you should sell your iPhone and get an Android Baitman.
Also, I don't know what's on bass.
Maybe is he going through the Bluetooth in his truck?
Yeah, I don't know. Baitman, we're gonna have to boot you and have you come back in. This isn't working.
He's sounds like a robot. Poor Baitman. He's trying to enjoy his lunch and talk some baits with us. What are we looking at here? Some yum gadget worms?
This looks like gadget worm. So this is a Nico worm, I'm guessing.
Gadget worm looks like a Nico bait. Yes, it does. You know, I like they actually just showed the packaging instead of the bait.
It's engineered around the ultimate Nico rigging tool. So there must be a rigging tool coming up next. Nope. Fail.
Oh, Rich, I lost your audio.
Me?
Can't hear you.
No. How about now? No. How about now? How about now? Can anybody else hear me?
It's not me, is it?
Can chat hear me? Rich is good. So you just can't hear me.
Hello. Test. Audio check.
I can hear you.
I can't hear you, Rich.
They can hear me.
Man, I can't hear nothing. What the hell?
Bateman, can you hear me? Nope. You still sound terrible.
Oh, maybe it's me then. I can hear Baitman now.
IT guy defeated the group call.
IT guy.
What's going on with this thing?
All right, this has gone off the rails.
Yum mother bug. It looks almost
All right.
exactly.
I can hear
as-
Baitman, but I can't hear Rich. Maybe I should rejoin.
You can probably exit and recome in and probably fix your audio version. The Yum mother bug looks almost identical to the fighting frog. I'll just boot Brian. Then he can come back in. Baitman's muted. I don't think his phone wants him to be part of this stream, to be honest. This is the Z-Man sinking elastic. Be great for wacky rigs. Wouldn't need an O-ring. Hopefully they made some colors that aren't bright chartreuse and bright orange on the bottom. Hopefully they have some like just green pumpkin.
All right, that
Baitman, persistence. I can hear you.
So when you kicked Rich out, I lost your audio, but I still had his. And then, anyway.
All right.
I'm just gonna
So
have.
what you
I'm
missed-
gonna have to do this.
So yeah, this looks like a fighting frog. Did somebody already say that?
Yeah, Yum came out with a fighting frog.
That's the same thing. Looks exactly.
That's
the same.
100% a fighting frog.
Which the fighting frog rules. I still love those things.
Z-Man Kingpin. This is their sinking elastic. So this could be cool
Thinking
if it works.
Elastec.
So like in theory, you could wacky rig this and it would be super durable with no additional.
Right. You could just throw a ring around it and catch like a gazillion fish.
No, you shouldn't need a ring if it's elastic.
I would try this bait. I'd grab a pack of these in green pumpkin.
Hopefully they made some just like green pumpkin colors that don't have bright orange and bright green bottoms, but
Is this implying they have two different sizes?
there is.
Because a small one could be a good like wacky drop shot bait that you could use a bunch of times.
But wouldn't you want the floating one for a drop shot bait?
Does it matter? You're kind of shaking it. I don't know.
The
just thinking of-
Stuntman.
Stuntman. So this is a fluke.
I don't know that we need. Don't they already have a bunch of Z-Man minnows?
This looks like the D style bait a little bit with the
The Octane minnows.
what is it?
So it's got the swag tail with the hybrid wedge. So this is like a little swimmer, like a what are your favorite
Spark Shed.
spark shed style?
Going there. Yeah, I mean an Elastec Spark Shed.
It just looks like a generic saltwater swim bait to me.
Yeah, that's fair. You're not wrong. How many
Just like
how
a
many
little-
come in a pack for $7 though? That's the interesting part.
They last forever though.
That's what I'm saying. Like they come in. I'd try.
We'll get into rods and reels.
My favorite part. What the fuck is that? 13 shift. Okay, let's move past the garbage. Let's get to the good stuff.
Just go ahead and take that F out, and I think everything is
I've got done
said.
taking a shift before I come on here.
Okay, Rich, you get joke of the night. Go back up. Take the F out.
You know how much free time I've got paid for taking a shift at work? A lot. A couple weeks worth.
Rich, that is the joke of the night. That is so.
Should we bookmark this and make this a short?
take the F out.
Then they have the slate.
I golf clap that one.
Well, I mean, 13 fishing used to be pretty much. I would say 13 fishing made shifty rods and reels for a long time.
They did. They broke a lot.
$100 for the shift.
What was that?
And $70 for the shaft.
The shift in the shaft.
The slate. The slate.
Oh, slate.
Yeah, we're not going to spend much time on 13 here.
Okay. Oh, they're coming out with another Tatula anniversary. I didn't see this. So I don't know if you guys know this, but they did this in the past with their old Tatulas where they came out with a completely silver edition and they called it an anniversary. And shops did not get very many of these, and these resale. The old versions of the anniversary silvers, you could flip them. So if you're smart, you're going to buy a couple of these, stick them on a shelf, and then throw them on eBay in a couple of years and get 2x what you paid for them.
That's the normal price for a Tatula MQ, right? $300.
No,
No.
but they usually add a couple upgrades to these to go along with the anniversary edition. Like I already noticed the knob is different. So that knob is probably
Oh
do see
shit!
like a
The fucking knob is different. Holy cow!
Hey man,
that's
you gotta
worth
justify a
$80.
$40 price bump.
Brian's definitely a knob expert.
I know a lot about knobs.
Heard that.
The regular was only $225.
Yeah, so they probably upgraded some shit. But the point is whenever these come out, they don't make that many of them, and the resellers and the collectors want these things. So yeah, you could probably buy one for $300 and sell it for $400 in a year from now. If you want to sit on, if you want to make $100 ROI.
And then you can do the same thing with the 60th anniversary Tatula SV.
So historically, the spinning rods do better on the aftermarket than their anniversary. This actually looks kind of cool. What's the MSRP?
Probably look really sick. $300.
Yeah,
no, $350.
$350. Oh, so they added
on an ecstasy Dobbins.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you're in zillion territory at $350. Just buy a fucking zillion. It's better.
Just saying, aesthetically, it would look really sick on an ecstasy.
Yes, it would. I agree with you on that. But I'm just saying, when you're adding on the upgrades, you can just buy a zillion and get a better reel than a.
Definitely could.
Personally, I'm poor, so I enjoy spending less money on rods and reels and more on baits. But
says the guy about a curve boat.
I'm going to say it right now. I have most anglers, if they spend $100 on a reel or $500, it's not going to make a difference in their fishing. Like you pay high end for its status. It's like people wearing Nike golf polos that can't hit a drive in the fairway.
Well, you need money for poker buy-ins, so.
Well,
you don't want to spend that on
luckily, I'm up quite a bit
for now.
Gambling this year. Way more than I am fishing in the last 10 years.
That's awesome.
Maybe not including whatnot, but I don't know.
So
the high-end stuff, I see why guys like it. You know, they get excited about it. But me, to the average fisherman out there, it really don't matter. But if you got the money, spend it. I ain't going to hate on it.
Yeah. Use them all the time. Why not? I don't understand this one, the Tatula MQLT. There's a power finesse version and a finesse custom. I do not know.
They said the power one is designed for skipping baits under docks and pitching into heavy cover.
I don't know what the difference is between these and the regular.
Got a shallow spool on a spinning reel.
Yeah, but who cares? That's not. I mean,
this is targeted for the people that like the people that hate bait casters.
I don't know. I got to do some more research on what actually makes these different.
So, I mean, why would I want this $260 Tatula when I can buy the $225 MQ that's already out? That's the question.
Right. What are
I actually do own a Tatula MQ, and it's a pretty damn nice spinning reel.
It is nice.
I only own 3 spinning reels, though.
No, the new Zillion for $500.
So this is the bigger, heavier duty Zillion that's coming out.
The Froggen Zillion?
Yeah, for swim baits, Froggen. They actually are also marketing this to saltwater guys. So this is the throw bigger, heavier baits Zillion. I would say it's probably overkill for frogging. This is more designed for like people throwing big swim baits and shit.
It's a 150. It's not overkill for frogging.
Wait,
no, this is about right. We're getting all horned up about these sizes, man. Back in my day, you had a Chronarch 100, and that's like the size of a 200 now. And those reels were built like a tank.
Another one with a shallow spool. That's a new trend here in spinning reels is shallow, so you don't have to put backer on it or what?
Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. Because
I mean, how much line do you really need for throwing a minnow? 60 yards?
Have either of you tried the luge spinning, the newer luge spinning reels?
I
don't
have
I haven't tried any of the current generations.
last year's stuff. I threw a couple marks. They weren't bad. I mean, honestly, if you're just going to shake them in and maybe a shaky head, I mean, it'd be fine. I mean, they're definitely not a Daiwa or Shimano, but I mean, for the
And it's
average guy,
$230. Do you want this or do you want the Tatula MQ?
if I'm spending over $200, I'm probably buying a Tatula MQ. Just being honest.
Or a Vanford for sure.
Definitely not buying a PC Fun or any of that other bullshit that comes out.
So
I mean, you
this
might as
reel
well
right-
just light your money on fire buying that stuff. Cast King, PC Fun, all that. It's, I mean,
People
yeah,
feel
they're
like they're getting a
cheap.
good deal when they buy those things, though. I don't know why, but they do.
Are they?
I don't think so, but people feel like they are.
Feel.
You feel like they are. So this is the reel of ICAST. This is the one that everyone is talking about. That's probably going to be the biggest mover. Is the new Corrado DC 150.
When did Corrados become over $300?
That's the fun part. Do you know when the Corrado DC first came out, Rich? It came out. I looked this up. It came out in 2018. The MSRP was $250. So between when the DC first came out and this size to this one, it's gone up $65.
Cool fact, I was the first person to release a Shimano DC video. Shimano let me make a little teaser. Yeah. Shimano let me make a teaser and release it to YouTube before they put their video out. It's on my channel.
So there's two things that are bumming everybody. All the Shimano nerds are bummed out about two specific things about this reel. Number one, the price, obviously, got a bump. Number two is this thing has the IDC4 has the same digital braking system as the old version. So Shimano came out with a new braking system called the IDC5, which is in the Metanium DC. So they're like higher end DCs have the IDC5, and everyone thought this was going to have the 5. They were going to finally bring down the more expensive DC system to budget or price point reel. However, it did not. You know what Shimano came out to? Shimano's copy is this reel has the old IDC4 that you know and love, but it got a firmware update. That's Shimano's big thing is they updated the software. You didn't get the new braking system for the increased price. They just made a slight software improvement on the old.
See, here's the deal.
You already have.
You're talking all this technology stuff, and that's cool. You know all that. And some people, I don't give a damn. I just want to pick up a reel and fish. I got a DC Corrado, and all I throw is a big walking bait on it. It does great for that, but I'm not going to hook my reel up to download software and all that. I just want to pick a sumbitch up and throw a bait.
Yeah, that's fair. But the Shimano nerds nitpick about this stuff because Shimano's fan base are really like into all the weeds on the tech. So a lot of people
I also like getting laid instead of sitting around researching DC reels, but it is what it is.
On this reel, they did update the spool. It's got the MGL3, so it's got the newest version of the spool, but it's still got the old DC tech. They updated the paint job on this thing. It's got a cool like black and gray look to it that's not green anymore. It's kind of like a gunmetal gray with some black accents. So the green is kind of gone. Some of the accents on like the knobs are in the knob and the drag star
right
is
now.
green, but everything else is not green.
You are straight up knobbing on Shimano, buddy.
Point right now.
I don't know. I mean, these are big products. People buy the shit out of these things. So like anytime they
I get it. It's just like anything else. There's
like when Toyota comes out with a new RAV4, right? It's like everyone gets crazy about it because they sell so many freaking RAV4s, right? It's a very popular.
A Rhino combo.
I've never gotten a boner over a RAV4 ever.
They did not give us a price. I don't know what Rhino is.
New Dodge.
This is like a $50 combo.
I've never heard of this brand, but
it looks like it's $50, but they didn't give us a price.
I don't know, man. The handle looks sweet.
13 Fishing Enzo. We're just skipping over 13. D-Style.
Why don't they just Enzo 13 Fishing? I feel like they come out with stuff every other year, and they just cannot get enough of the market to really make traction. Like, I don't know. I know Rapala bought them out VMC, and I ain't feeling it. No amount of rods that Gerald Swindle pumps is going to make me want to buy one.
Rapala doesn't have a rod and reel line, right? 13.
They did.
I know, but
they did.
Right now,
when they bought 13,
The 13's their whole hard goods
Some
line.
marketing person at Rapala decided that was their strategy. So,
But does
So
Rapala really need a rod and reel brand? That's my question.
well,
no.
I think there's a lot of companies out there. I'm not going to name names that have tried to do. They're a rod and reel company that try to do baits, or they're a bait company that tries to do rod and reels. And it always seems that one part of their company is really good, and then the other part is really terrible. I won't say Dobbins was very bad at it because they didn't put enough tackle out to really make a huge dent. And actually, I like their football jig and spinnerbait was pretty decent. So,
Their
but I
reels were
think
a
Gary
flop.
saw the writing on the wall on that.
yeah, it's interesting.
They're giving away the reels though these days. So D style, you can get a $600 rod from Spro. You can also get a hide up $600 rod.
So these are
Josh
all
Jones
shipped.
says their spinning reels are better than a Vanford. I mean, I don't live bluegill fish, so I won't know. But
So this
here we
one's going to
go.
be big. So the Megabass Levante rods are starting to come out in Japan, and they are going to make their U.S. debut maybe this fall into next spring. But this is a $200 price point Megabass line, which people are going to go nuts for. Places are going to sell out of these Levante rods like day one. Like they're going to be hard to get. They're going to fly off the shelves. I'm just saying, this is going to be the most popular $200 rod next spring. Is the Levante?
Why isn't this hide up Maka rod labeled as a urchin rod, Quaky rod? It's disappointing.
urchin rod,
Megabass Levante.
Quantum
That's going to be the hype
relay
rod
rod
line next spring. Calling it now.
I can see why I haven't really been into fishing in the last few months. I keep all these urchin rods and urchin this. I mean, damn, don't you just need a medium heavy to throw the thing out with?
Rich, if you're hide up, you should have an urchin rod because you're the guys who did the Quaky. Right?
Yeah.
If anyone can make an urchin rod, it should be hide up.
Quantum has a rod. We don't know how much it costs. It's carbon composite
still
blank
making rods.
That's a saltwater application. Quantum is basically a saltwater brand now, I think.
I make bow fishing reel too.
Okay.
Shimano.
I got to nerd out about this for a second. So Shimano in Japan, they've always had 3 tiers of the poison rods. They always had Poison Adrena, Poison Glorious, and Poison Ultima. That's always been their JDM line. People have been nerding out and going crazy around poison rods. Shimano originally started with bringing in the Poison Adrenas. Then they brought in the Poison Ultimas, and the gap has always been the Glorious, the middle line, and they're finally bringing over the Glorious. So all the Shimano geeks are like, finally, oh, we can get Glorious rods. You know, they've been waiting for years for the Gloriouses to come over to the U.S. So it's just Shimano filling the middle of that Poison lineup that they've had in Japan for like a decade. So that's why this is a big deal. They're $600. Like these are bougie high-end rods.
You think all these nerds
not a lifetime warranty?
They're like getting private tiny chats, stream yards with each other, and then just circle jerk to the new ICAST stuff.
I don't know, man. But people are excited about the Glorious finally coming to the U.S.
Okay, the Rhino rod also doesn't have a price. We don't know anything about it.
I'm probably not getting invited back to Rich's stream. I'm sorry.
No, I got to. I'm representing the nerds. You guys don't have to.
Spro collaboration rod. That's fine. I mean, that's cool. I mean, if you're hopefully Chad guy had a hand in building these. I think he did. So this is KGB Spro F5 rods.
You know, and they're only $250. That's not like a bad price for a Swimbait rod.
An extension of their collaboration. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's actually. I bet you those things will sell if they're good.
Oh, this is weird. X-braid fluorocarbon.
Well, X-braids had
Daiwa X-braid fluorocarbon.
That's X-braid is their one of.
It's a double Daiwa brand or fluorocarbon line.
I don't remember who.
Subtle enough to run as a straight main line, yet possess the raw muscle, shock absorbance, and abrasion resistance to premier leader material.
So I don't get this. Daiwa has samurai fluorocarbon. They already have their own fluorocarbon line. Why are they slapping their name on the X-braid?
I think they're trying to say you don't need braid to leader with this. I think is what they're trying to say.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to do.
I don't know. Good luck with that.
Hey, if it keeps me from having to tie leader knots, I'll try it. I hate tying leader knots.
It's not that hard.
So this is their legendary 9-strand line technology.
So this is a
now available in
carrier
March.
Because 8 carrier has always been like the higher end braid. You got 4 carrier braid, then you got 8 carrier braid. And I guess this is, what is this? Is this the Spinal Tap of braid? It goes to 11.
Northwood's muskie hunters get the absolute line integrity they demand.
What?
This is a braid that already exists. It just came out in marsh green.
Okay, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it goes to 11.
Okay, so this Rhino, I think, is a Zebco brand because now they're
shit.
Rhino. So they didn't label that in the other Rhino rods and reel combos, but now they did with the braid. So budget affordable.
Rhino. Oh, does this go with the Rhino
filament.
rod combo? Remember we saw.
I'm
that?
only using what the TikTok influencers tell me to.
Well, isn't that Rich? Isn't
Good
he a
call.
TikTok influencer?
That is me. Suffix.
Unless he starts
Calibrate.
if he starts trying to sell me Beyond Braid, I will block his ass.
He'll sell you some urchins. Okay, wait. Suffix Calibrate. Okay, first off, great name, Calibrate, for an 8 carrier. Is it a braid?
This is optimized superline for every application. How is it optimized for everything?
It's
It's
optimized for everything. Whatever thing is, they've optimized for it.
Removing the guesswork from braided line. This is just the do-it-all. An 8 carrier braid with a 29 pick count. Calibrate delivers exceptional tensile strength, long casting performance, and smooth handling. Blah 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 blah.
So Stuffix is one of the brands that they come out with a different type of braid for every situation. So is this them admitting they've made the market too complex and now they're just going to make a regular braid? Go like, hey, if you're confused by our 17 other SKUs, just buy this one. They're fixing a problem they helped create.
I like how this one they didn't actually use a photo; they just use a digital image of it.
Yeah, that's
it. Next year, Shimano will have DC braid that's specially designed for your DC reel. It will turbocharge your spool as you reel it in, and Punch will own 10,000 yards.
Rich, you're a gold mine here. You could do BFS DC 4 carbon. Get even like niche within the niche. I think you're onto something.
Yeah, Shimano sent me a damn royalty off that. They didn't pay me shit for that DC video either.
Did you get
There's another Sunline brand? I don't understand what's different about this Sunline brand than the other ones.
I don't know either. There's so many Japanese lines that are coming out to here, and they're calling it like a new product when it's stuff that's been available in other markets for a long time.
Shock leader, 33 yards for $5.
Why do we care about leaders? That's why it's probably at the bottom of the
Yozuri leaders are scams.
Oh, we haven't even gotten a terminal yet. Oh my god, we got so much further.
The Buckeye lures elevate jigs. This is like how you turn a fluke into a riser bait.
Well,
probably has applications for your herring.
Just use a naked chatterbait. What the hell?
Well, this is a fixed blade.
That doesn't move.
Or put it on a scrounger.
This is basically a metal scrounger. Comes with a BKK hook from Buckeye. Dirty Jigs, Luke Clausen level head. So we've got a 90-degree.
The line ties on the back of the head instead of the front of the head. That's what I'm picking up.
Heard that, Nathan. I would definitely rock a gold loser reel with the rainbow braid.
Hell yeah.
And then I'll dye my hair purple and scream Orange Man bad at every blast off.
You gotta get some like a nose ring or something.
My wife's got all that
Luke Clausen is like the minnow expert, but anyways.
We got jig heads.
Hey, JB3, what's up, man? If you got loose questions, you gotta ask JB3. He knows.
What's up, John Bird the third?
Great guy.
All right, so we got tungsten. Was that like
this is a mid-strolling head?
Strolling heads. Hey, didn't they get the memo? Mid-strolling is so last year. Missed the boat.
Bankshaw did win an event recently.
Ooh, a treble hook. Outside.
This looks like I heard they were talking about these. They kind of look a little bit like the Trapper hook, but not quite.
Because it's got that little bend.
Do we not learn from our mistakes?
The Trapper hooks. Is that brand still around anymore? Can you go buy trapper hooks anywhere?
Yeah, you can find them all over Whatnot.
Clearance bins.
I am in full blue collar mode. Fixing to have to get back to work here in a minute.
Oh,
Ball
so
rig
this
hooks.
is copying the Jika rig craze that's going on with like Zappu, where you can snap on if you want to, you can snap on a weight.
That looks like a great way to lose a tungsten sinker, if I'm being honest.
You know,
tungsten is higher than giraffe. You know,
but that's what this is. This is Gamakatsu's
yes,
Zappu,
Dustin.
The Zappu talisman is really popular. I think I have
the Ryugi talisman.
Yeah, but this is just Gamakatsu doing the same thing where they're putting a clip on so you can clip on a weight. And
just put a split ring on
I thought
it
Japanese companies didn't copy anybody. They copy each other all the time.
That's literally them copying.
Oh, here's a weedless one. And there's a box.
Whoa, a box.
And there's an adjustable lure case.
Where's all the urchin storage boxes that need to come out like right now because everyone wants them. Someone could make a killing by just coming out with like an urchin storage box for like $8 like right now.
I've got one. I've got an urchin storage box from Hot Up.
So Great Lakes Finesse and Z-Man both came out with skirted Ned heads.
Here we go, Nathan. I don't have any dip, but I haven't dipped in 4.5, almost 5 years. But I'll get me a little velo.
You could rig up the fuzzy TRDs on that and get maximum fuzz.
Good.
Just put a fuzzy bait on your fuzzy jig and get maximum
well, I will say that
balls.
Great Lakes Finesse does put out quality stuff. So if you want this stuff,
Great Lakes makes good stuff. Like their stuff's very purpose built.
The other thing that Great Lakes Finesse is really good at, this is probably going to be available next week to buy.
Yeah, they do. They do have no problem getting product out, it seems.
Oh,
I got 4 6 mils in King. So that's 24 milligrams of nicotine. No problem about velo, they don't last long.
The Magdraft head. So this is designed for
the Magdraft freestyles. They built this. This is in response to, I believe, the what do they call that? That head
that style head's been around for a long time.
PD chopper.
That's nothing new.
So the PD chopper heads are getting really popular for rigging Magdraft style heads on, where like it puts a wobble into the Magdraft. That I'm guessing this is what that's a response to other companies making something like this, and Megabax is like, we should do our own. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? PD choppers are like really big on Whatnot.
We'll let the guys in America design it, and then we'll put a Japanese name on it, and everybody will buy it.
But yeah, I'm guessing that's the.
So Nori's has got like 9 different jig heads.
Those all look kind
Skip in the shade jig head.
What's with the little rivets?
Why would this be good for skipping under docks? I don't understand. It looks like a strolling head.
Skip in the shade.
You're supposed to slide your bait up over that collar and use it like a shaky head and Texas rig it, I think.
Maybe. What? Why is there double ones though on the ones on the right?
I don't know. Pass.
I don't understand that one at all.
Here's foam inserts for your storage or your urchins.
Yeah, so this is you're supposed to, dude. Waypoint's been selling the shit out of these things. As soon as I get them in, they're out the door. Like people are buying these on site. So you basically just stick this in a box, and then you take the Quaky wires, shove it in, and that's it. So they're basically Spro has found a way to sell styrofoam to people for $9. This probably costs
probably not styrofoam. It's probably EPE.
Oh well, you would know. This is your world, Rich. But like, they're making a good profit off that thing. That like.
What couldn't you use like a tennis ball?
Spotlight hybrid tungsten ball head.
Ooh, look at that!
Why couldn't you use a tennis ball canister and just run a wire down the middle of that tennis ball canister? Boom, it's 3 quakes.
Dude, Rich. Go to Home Depot and get a long wire and put it down put it down a Pringles can.
I did a video on how to make an urchin box out of a Deep 3700 with really easy. It took like 10 minutes.
I did watch that. Okay.
So this is a faceted head, tungsten, so it shows up better.
That's bullshit. Nothing shows up better because of the material they use.
VMC Precision underspin. I don't feel like they bite underspins in Minnesota. I don't know.
People don't throw them around here that much. It's not a very popular presentation.
I've actually bought some of these. I actually think this is a good design for some of the, because they make this. Oh, so this VMC shaker jig. I haven't bought the 5/0, but I've bought the 3/0. But this 5/0 probably be a really good jig head for urchins. With the 5/0 hook, you basically can slide your urchin up.
I get what you're saying. This
So
would
if
be
they
good
have it
for
in a
the.
light nut, like if they make this in an 1/8 ounce with a 5/0 hook, you can just hook your urchin on. It'll lock it on. It'd be a good system. Single hook.
Also, there's not that many hooks out there that go really well with like the 7-inch Sakamatas, like the bigger socks. So I'm guessing that's where this is going to. And obviously they have the 7-inch mare or whatever, the mare or whatever.
Freeloader.
What's that?
Freeloader.
Yeah, the 7-inch freeloader is probably what this is designed for. But 7-inch socks too.
But it will work with urchins as well, I think, low key.
Well, you're gonna have to try it out and make some content.
I've got some. We got a weedless version. And then we got a Z-Man funny shaped head for Elastec baits.
Oh.
Z-Man premium alloy flipping weights.
What is alloy? What does that mean?
It's not tungsten. Tell you that.
It means it's a metal, a recyclable metal.
Ooh, could that be the next trend?
They're just trying to come up with something accessible that's not lead,
which is actually probably a good idea.
Finding an alternative to tungsten.
They did put the weights in, so it's probably some kind of like steel alloy something.
Well, don't we want to see the size? Like, what is the equivalent to a lead? Like, that's the whole thing. It's like, how big is it? I don't know. We're gonna have to see. These are probably gonna hit shelves pretty soon, I assume.
Boys, I hate to interrupt and cut it short, but I'm gonna have to get back in. I got about an hour of work I need to do. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna get up early. Thanks for thinking about me, Rich. Maybe I'll get back into the fishing mode soon. I'm going to try to get it back on Whatnot Sunday. I can't promise you guys. I've got so much shit I need to sell. I've got more balsa baits than a man knows what to do with. Some really rare stuff, too. But,
fire sale.
I probably got $3,000 in love plugs I need to move. But anyway, thanks, guys. I hope y'all enjoy ICAST. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for joining.
See you, buddy.
It's always nice.
So there we go. Baxter's still alive. We got some of his.
Nice to hear the Baxter twang. I miss it. It's comforting.
I don't understand what that gaff hook is.
What is this?
Beat down transom saver.
Oh yeah, transom. So you
clip these have been out. 0-degree mount for beat down
mounts.
So that's the other thing. So we haven't talked about the Garmin, but the new Garmin mounts or the new Garmins come 0-degree.
So do the Lowrance Active Target XL. They also come with 0-degree mount. So companies
transition Garmin Livescope 2, which was announced 2 days ago now.
This is definitely the biggest mic drop of ICAST. No one's going to have a product that's going to get more sales than this thing. This thing is going to, out of all the products at ICAST, this is going to generate the most revenue.
This is a pretty big deal for kayak fishing that you don't have to mount a black box.
I didn't even think about that.
Mega Live 2 either.
I didn't even think about
it. Also will be really nice for people that run multiple boats and to potentially like swap transducers back and forth and units.
Also, the ice fishermen
be nice for ice fishing.
Gear. Yeah, less gear you're gonna have to put into your whatever, your shuttle or whatever they call it. Yeah, there's a lot of applications. They're gonna sell the shit out of this. This is gonna be out of stock for months. As soon as these come in, they're gonna go out the door. Like if you want to get one of these, you better like put in a pre-order or get on a line now, because I guarantee you these are gonna be hard to find at a store.
And they're not compatible with the 1022 or 1222.
Yeah, so the older units are toast. You got to upgrade.
Not necessarily all of it. Just but the 1022 and the 1222 are probably the two most popular units that it's not compatible with, which is what I have a 1222. So I'd have to go out and buy another $3,000 screen.
Yep.
To use it.
Hey, But
So
that's what they need, man. They need this. They need new SKUs that run out old SKUs, so that you got to buy.
but there
multiple
are
new
units that are older than mine that it will be compatible with.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
But
Yeah, this is the biggest product launch. Have you actually
now
seen
somebody
any?
did say that the gap, the jump from this, the 34 to this, is bigger than the jump from the 32 to the 34.
Possibly. I mean, I want to see it. I don't think I've seen any actual videos of it being used yet, but I'm
It
sure
would
we
be
will.
easier for a coin angler to also have this set up
Yeah, that
without the
makes
black
sense.
box.
I would consider putting one of these on my boat maybe next year. I'm fine with I have an active target 2 that I have super dialed in right now. So like I'm not in a big hurry to upgrade because my active target 2 works pretty good. Like I got a good battery setup, I got proper wiring, mine's pretty dialed. Like it's about as dialed as it's gonna get. So I'm not like in a big rush to go out and upgrade. But if this thing is the shit and people are really into it, and maybe I'll try and find one next year. Maybe.
I mean, or by that time, maybe Lowrance will have something that you can just
Well,
upgrade.
no, they've already done their cycle. So the Lowrance XL is the next. That's their new product for the next couple of years. Like that's what they came out of the gate first, and then Garmin.
John, why are you watching on Punch's channel and not mine?
Yeah, why? I would be watching on your channel. That's where all the chat is.
Yeah, I did hear also like LVS 34s are no longer bound by map pricing, so dealers can run bigger sales on them. Not to mention there's going to be a secondary market for used ones as well.
Oh my gosh. If you want to buy the 34, wait until winter. They are going to be for sale all over the place used.
Yeah. I mean, yes, all we've seen so far is the produced Garmin clips. We don't have any real footage. It's probably not going to take long to come on.
Yeah, there's probably an embargo up until ICAST. But yeah, I would say in the next probably 2 or 3 weeks, you'll start seeing videos.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm going to have Trent Palmer on from Sonar Pros. I'm sure he's going to get it. And then, he's a guy that sells Hummingbirds, sells Garmin, sells Lowrance. He has no vested interest. Like he should be able to come on and give us, hey, I've used it now. I've had it on the boat. I've hooked up multiple units. Like give us like real world.
Most of the shops and the big sellers have already had these things for a while, and they've done a lot of testing, and they actually have a lot of content locked and loaded. But there's an embargo, and they can't actually put it all out. All right.
There we go, John.
That's funny.
All right.
But no, that's a big deal. Like,
so here, the Explorer fish finders are nice units. They are not ICAST new products worthy.
They came out last year. Those are not new.
I put them on my boat in August last year.
Yeah,
and they had been out for a while.
That was a fall thing. Garmin's going to just win the award, whatever award they have for fish accessories, electronics. Just like the other brands might not don't even show.
Lowrance XL, not newer. I mean,
well, it came
unit.
out.
It's great.
It came out. You can get them now. They've been out for a while.
Yeah. All right, we got a cooler Magellan 35. Here's your best in show Yeti cooler potential bucket.
It's only $99.
Minn Kota saltwater Tarova or Riptide kayak. So saltwater kayak.
Bunch of lithium battery shit.
Wow, this is something here.
The Dylan Nutt Classic setup. You can buy a package that Dylan Nutt himself signs off on. How old is Dylan Nutt? I was gonna say, like,
you can get the entire setup for just under $4,200, which I'm sure, like, any full battery setup with dedicated electronics battery, starting battery, charger, like that's probably the going price for a branded, like not Temu, Amazon lithium.
Right,
that's probably what a full setup costs. So
yeah, it's probably
the hat should be signed by Dylan Nutt though for that price.
Yeah, it should.
Rapala culling beam.
A culling beam. Wow.
If these clips are anywhere as near bad as the ones that come with the old Rapala scale,
yeah,
I don't know. They look a little. I don't know.
Whatevs.
I think the movement is to go. Like I like the clips I have now, but I think the move is to go to the colored numbered fin clips. But they charge way too much money for those. They charge like $60 for those.
There's only like 1 or 2 brands that do them, right?
They should cost like $15.
You would think. I think cold tags are stupid anyways.
Somebody said somebody had the 34 LB2, LB2 all hooked up at one time. Oh, European video.
I believe it. I believe it's probably going to be good. I think the problem is it's going to be so good, no one's going to be able to get one unless like they're just going to sell
Players, way
bags. Oh, a sling bag. Yeah.
Kayak, Old Town, Sportsman 120 Pro.
I don't know shit about kayaks.
$2,000. Doesn't have a trolling motor. AFCO's got some ring gear. AFCO's got a Ninja. You love these. Brian's a big fan of these built-in. This actually is not the neck thing. This is actually a built-in buff.
Yeah, this is different. I always make fun of these things are ridiculous looking. AFCO makes good stuff. I got one of their
sponsors Bassmaster without telling me AFCO sponsors Bassmaster.
Oh,
maybe I should get these because I just dropped my Bahijos into Prior Lake the other day. So
I picked up a pair of Bajitos last year. I got the Bales Beach. I love them. They're awesome.
They're nice. I mean, the people that the team that developed Bajiyo came from Costa.
Yeah, they sold Costa, went and started another brand. Yeah, no, I freaking love my Bajitos. They're awesome.
Gamakatsu G-Spec, maximum clarity.
Oh, they're only $349. Oh my gosh! Just calm down.
Riptide, water boots.
Seen those a bazillion times.
Whitewater.
Do you know who they're not promoting at all on this? Sims, which is kind of funny.
Jay Shakurit.
Just don't give a fuck.
All right, there we go.
We made it through.
So, is there anything at Tackle Warehouse that we didn't?
Yeah, I think we got it all. You know, the Corrado DC is going to be a big seller. The Garmin Livescope is going to be the big seller. That's kind of it. I think those are only the two big home runs that are just going to produce a lot of revenue for companies out of ICAST, in my opinion. One reel we didn't talk about is they did Shimano refresh their price point reel, the Maraville. So the Maraville is kind of a sleeper sub $200 spinning reel, and they got a new version out on that. That's going to be a good mover too. Like if you can't afford the Vanford, but you still want a nice Shimano reel, the Maraville is kind of that $150, affordable reel. Crush City. Yeah, Crush City's got some of their stuff is cool.
How about this? Imagatsu dumbbell crab elastomer.
This is not new. The dumbbells have been out for a while. Geekrack has had a dumbbell bait forever. But yeah,
the Bassmooch Gumball did just come out in the last week or two.
What the fuck is Bassmooch? I've never heard of this company. Is that
that's Hank Cherry? I don't know if he's owner or just works with them.
There's so many
level rods, Bassmooch. They have a Hank Cherry jerkbait.
Okay. So it's all right. So maybe that's
Fish or Die. They're mixing strands with legs.
Strands. They're taking they're folding the universe on top of itself.
I will say the gumball is at least a little bit different. So they did come out with at least a unique design. So
well, that's the thing is everyone's gonna have to come up with some small twist on the urchin.
It's kind of like halfway between the regular Quaky and the Quaky fish.
It looks like whatever. It looks like a bunch of ribbed worms all got stuck in the mold.
Crankbaits.
Oh, here. This is what Baitman wanted to see. There's a whole 3 or 4 crankbaits.
And then new colors of Bandit. Yeah,
dude,
wow.
No one wants to launch new crankbaits. It's crazy. Crankbaits are just not a thing anymore, like new ones.
So those are the Nishini. It's got a smaller jerkbait thing that wasn't in the other list.
Wait, what was the other one? There was something else.
That was the Shimano one we looked at.
Oh, the Shimano small jerkbait, yeah.
Imagatsu.
That's more Japanese stuff that's just coming over. That's probably been out forever. Spro is really opening up the floodgates on Japanese stuff that's been available over there.
You can get a Head and Spook kit 3-pack.
What? That's awesome.
So we can get some information on the head in here.
Oh, that's the one I actually kind of liked.
3.5-inch quarter ounce. That's pretty small.
It's small. Oh, I thought it was bigger. Oh, that's kind of a bummer.
You only got about 5 colors.
You only need bone. You're only going to buy bone.
Bone, chrome, or go home.
I already know what color selection you're gonna make. Bone. What was under top water?
Spoon, tail blades,
was just
jigs
the
and
top-
bladed jigs, spinner baits, terminal tackle, accessories. There's Austin Tree Shaker's not new hook that's been out for a while.
Yeah, that's also.
There's the Outsider treble.
All right.
Caperlin, we didn't see that in the other.
Tree shaker. That's that ring.
Here's the tin dream stroller.
Oh, so it is different.
So I guess that's so you can have a bigger head.
I don't know. I have used the tree shaker and they're pretty good. Like I've caught some fish with the tree shaker and a Sakamata, just trolling it. They're not bad. They're not bad hooks. Oh, do we see anything on spinnerbaits? Go to spinnerbaits.
Just blank. The Nori's single Colorado blade spinnerbait. That's
wow.
the only thing in there.
One.
Where's the double Strike King?
Yeah. Well, maybe it's not added yet.
Oh, we just broke Tackle Warehouse.
Which product page was that?
I had to Google it to get here. I couldn't get here from the homepage.
Oh, they're really super exciting. Not a lot of rod launches. But a lot of companies save rod launches for spring, for early season. They don't. I will say that flat tube, I'm kind of curious on that now. That was something I might pick up one pack.
Oh, it looks like all the 5-inch are in stock.
Ooh, you can order some tomorrow.
You can buy them right now.
They're ready to go. You need them for your next derby.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall, this ICAST is kind of lame. More Bubba. We covered all of it, though, man. I think we did pretty good.
Oh, Swimbait. I want to look at Swimbait.
Did you have any
Fish Lab Hydroglide Key Crack Crackdown?
So the Crackdown. This I saw this at Thorn Brothers the other day when I was in there. These are out there. You can buy them right today. You can rig it multiple ways, and
so this is elastomer.
Yes, I was getting to that. It's elastomer. You can rig it line through, or you can rig it line through. Both? You can rig it top hook, and apparently the swim on this is great. Like Gaff at Waypoint, he's a big fan of this. He's been using it all summer. He says it's excellent.
I mean, and $22 if it actually holds up and the harness doesn't pop out is.
Yeah, are they available? Because they're out in stores. You can go buy one now. Do they have them in stock? Yeah, they do. Anyway, this is one I will probably end up buying at some point in the next couple weeks.
We can watch the swim.
Yeah, Gaff says these are legit. Yeah, so you can line through or top of it.
Carlton Jones
出願しております。それでフックは
Oh, yeah,
there's like an internal. There's like an internal. I don't know what you want to call it. There's like a little hook or like a little thing to slide in the treble hook into the belly. No magnet is my point. There's not a magnet that falls out. You actually like hook it into the thing that's in the body. Who's throwing Quaky? Who can afford that? That's like $20-something a bait. What are you gonna put like 8 of them on there? Yeah, that'd be like a $200 Alabama rig. But yeah, the Crackdown's a swim bait that I'm probably gonna buy one just to try it out. It looks.
Oh, let's see other notes from people's comments. Have you ever? My handwriting's so bad.
Did you write something down?
So we talked about the Z-Man sinking. Crush City. We talked about.
I got to rant about the DC.
Tatula rod. Somebody in my comments come out with a new Tatula rod.
No, there's not a new Tatula rod, I don't believe. No, Daiwa didn't have much for launches other than the new or beefed up Zillion.
60th anniversary Tatula rod.
What? What is this? Oh, is it probably to go with their anniversary Tatula rod or the baitcaster, a spinning rod, maybe. Click that once. Does it have a different, is it silver or something? Yeah, it's maybe silver with a cork handle. Oh, yeah. So it's going with that silver aesthetic. That's all it is.
Okay, the new Rapala.
Oh, it comes in
Rapala
one
head
model.
top waters. We talked about those. We talked about the Yum. Oh, they didn't show the Yum Urchin, which supposedly is coming out.
I did not know Yum was having an Urchin. Why wouldn't they? Everyone else is.
And I cannot read this other note that I made. So
Yum.
I should mention that HellaBass Live is presented by Arsenal Fishing, powered by Intunerine, and boosted by Powerhouse Lithium. We didn't say that earlier.
Yeah, you got any giveaways?
No, but we do have. Let's take a 1 minute break and then we'll wrap things up.
Are you ready to reel in your next home purchase or refinance? Supreme Lending's Dream Team can help guide you through the entire mortgage process, from pre-qualification to closing. We have a wide variety of home loan programs in our tackle box, including down payment assistance and first-time homebuyer options. You can ask HellaBass. He trusted us to help finance his home. Contact the Dream Team today by searching Supreme Lending Dream Team, or click the link below in the description, or scan the QR code on your screen.
All right, shout out to the Dream Team, supporting the channel. Brian says he hears the crackdown loses its shape, which would be weird. And then I did not see the Crush Urchin anywhere.
Crush. Okay, so Crush and Yum are having an Urchin coming out. Why wouldn't they? Everyone else.
What's his name? Canal said he was throwing the Crush City Urchin at the Grand when Bank Shaw won. I don't know if he actually was. I don't think he actually was, because he didn't. What's that? He gave it a name though. They did say what the name was.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm sure we'll find out very soon. The gold rush for urchins is
the CEO is what it's supposed to be called. The Crush City CEO.
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 Oh, what does that have to do with urchin? I'm trying to figure out.
I don't know, but that's what the name.
Everyone's got to have to come up with a stupid name for their urchins. It's all good.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not ruling out getting the new Livescope, but I also need to get a new unit.
It's an investment, right? You got to scrounge together what?
Definitely not enough bowling talk. We're not BTL.
Oh, is that a deep cut reference to BTL?
I don't think he knows enough, does he? Or is it...
if that is my son, I would not surprise him for knowing a lot of weird information, because he's an expert level troll.
AI does not know about much about bowling. So the other thing is they didn't. So like the Yamamoto, Moss and Yamamoto. So they came out. They got two bigger sizes. The Uni that was not mentioned, but they've shown those on social.
So they got
the Uni, like it's like a 15 millimeter. They have a 20 and a 25 coming out. It's the Moss and the. I forget what the other one is.
Those are gonna sell like crazy. If they come out with a big Uni, like that's gonna, people are gonna buy a shit out of that. You got to get to the market though, man. I have a feeling. Here's the problem, Rich. I think a lot of people are going to buy a ton of urchins. They're going to try a lot. They're going to have them all stocked up. And when new ones come out, I think people are going to not buy as many new ones, because they're already going to have like 8 of them that they've bought already. Because I don't know. I just think like I think things are going to teeter out if there's a big
unless right, in the market. And it's going to take somebody to do something with a specific bait in a big tournament or something to actually like move it, to say that this is better than the Arsenal, this is better than the Quaky, or like right. Because otherwise it's just like what differentiates the urchins.
And people are already buying the crap out of the ones that are out there now. So, and they're not very many big brands, right? Like Yamamoto is pretty much the biggest. Yamamoto, Berkeley.
Big Bite's supposed to be coming out with one.
I know, but like if you walk into a store today, like the only name brand ones are pretty much Yamamoto and
Berkeley Amoeba.
Berkeley. So like you got all these other big players that are the demand is being swept up by all these small bait makers that are selling the shit ton out of these things, like Arsenal and all these other brands. So my point is, I think they're missing the boat, right? They need to have this stuff out like now.
Yeah, I think it's going to be so. Well, yeah, I don't know. I guess there is a play like. Yes, if you're in Walmart, but like some of these are already in Dick's and Shields and everywhere. Bass
because they're
Pro,
buying whoever
so,
has them available. They're buying if you got them, they're buying them. They don't care what the brand is.
I don't know. It wasn't very hard to get bid on an urchin on Sunday for me. Smoked him on it.
I have not fully committed to throwing. I've had 1 or 2 days where I've thrown an urchin around. I have gotten bites, but I haven't like really committed to like a full like urchin session.
It's a fun bite.
Yeah, no, I've caught fish on them.
Now, when you've done it, have you been fishing shallow or have you been trying to scope them?
No, super shallow. Yeah. Here's the thing: I've scoped fish with urchins, and they don't bite it. Like they come up and get curious about it, and then they kind of don't eat or they get spooked away. Like I've tried to scope fish on the urchin. The most success I've had throwing it is like blind up shallow at shit, like grass lines or a dock or some structure. Like I've had the most luck just chucking an urchin going, I'm just going to see what happens, throw it out, and I get bit. But if I'm like actually scoping a fish on the urchin, I have not had a lot of luck.
My limited experience scoping on Mille Lacs, but that was like 48-degree water. So I don't know how.
I've gone out to some largemouth lakes and I've thrown them. I've thrown them at smallmouth. Like I know they're smallmouth. I've caught them. I know the school. And I've thrown urchin and they are just like, what is this thing? Like they don't eat it. They don't even get aggressive towards it. And then I throw in a jerkbait or a Ned rig or a drop shot or a shaking minnow and they eat that. So I've had some scenarios where I start with the urchin, they don't bite, and then I throw other things and I get a bite. And I'm like, okay.
I will say offshore, throwing the uni as a light Neko rig, I've gotten a lot of bites. Now I haven't caught a lot of quality fish, but I do get a lot of bites. I haven't been around smallies. Mostly largemouth.
Gotcha. No, I have the best urchin bites I've gotten have been in like less than 5 feet of water, like up shallow.
It's a great dock bait. Once you get the rigging correct for docks, it's amazing.
Yeah, they skip really nice, especially on spinning rods. We can just be like, they do skip good. Yeah, I can totally understand why they're good.
7'3", 4-power baitcaster, 20-pound fluoro.
There you go. Yeah,
it does unlock a quality bite. Like you don't catch. I mean, the more I've thrown it, I have caught some dinks, but like you catch a lot of 2 3/4 to 4 pounders.
Right.
In Minnesota.
That makes sense. So you're gonna. I mean, I still want to throw a jig. Like if I get out on a grass bite or something, I still want to fire a jig in because that's
yeah.
Fun.
I mean, I did flip a jig into a pontoon on Sunday, and Devin was behind me, and he threw a morning star in there and caught a 4-pounder behind me.
Son of a bitch. Hey.
But I did have
a cleanup bait.
That I had a fish come out and like swirl on the urchin, and I threw the urchin back in there. He didn't eat it. I threw the jig in there, and then they smoked the jig. So
that's funny. Yeah, I
mean, it was like a 3.5 pounder.
There's definitely a window where it's the new thing, and fish are definitely not seeing it, and they're gonna eat it. Like we're in that honeymoon phase of a new bait, like when the chatterbait first started rolling out, and like you know what I mean. Like everybody's in the honeymoon phase, right? This is a new thing. It's the whopper plopper. It's the Ned rig. It's the Sakamata shit. Like you know what I mean. All these bait categories are awesome at first. Everyone loves them, and they go crazy, and then everything kind of levels out a little bit. It seems. We're in the new, what is it? What do they call that when you're dating? That NRE, that new relationship energy? We're in the new relationship energy with the urchins.
That's a new one to me.
You've ever heard that before where like you're all excited about your new girlfriend? It's that new relationship energy.
But I guess I will say the classic bass video from Big Stone dropped tonight. So if anybody's looking for a 2-hour cinematic production of classic bass champions.
Is it the one that Bartuzik puts together? Those are those are really good. He does a good job at those things.
I am a prominent featured person, at least in the first section of the video, if anybody's interested.
I'm gonna have to watch it. Give me something to do later.
So
go give it a thumbs up and check it out.
Otherwise, we'll try to line up some guests going forward here in July. And thanks for your time, Punch. I think it was entertaining. I think most people had a good time tonight.
I love doing this.
We hit over 100 people tonight for a while, so that was good.
Without any giveaways, too. We didn't have to give anything away, and people hung out.
Just give away knowledge.
Give away our sharp
We give away
opinions.
knowledge and snarkiness and humor.
You had the joke of the night with the 13.
I did like
13
Swim
joke.
School said that what he said when my last girlfriend left me when she found I was throwing DC reels. That was a good one.
That was I did catch that comment. Yeah, she left him throwing DC reels. You know, I have one specific setup that I use a DC reel for, and I love it, and it's my jerkbait rod. I find throwing a DC reel with a jerkbait when it's windy is so much like the stress goes away. Like you can chuck a jerkbait into the wind. You don't have to worry about backlashing.
Nobody wants to listen to DC reels over and over again on my videos, so that's
no,
just
I
an
know
audio.
it is annoying. But my Metanium DC on my jerkbait rod throwing Megabass jerkbaits in the wind is like I love it. It's
So the final poll, 80 votes. Who's excited for ICAST? 32% absolutely, 47% meh, and 20% nada.
Hey, 20% nada is shocking. I thought that would have been a lot higher. So people are either mildly interested or they are interested. So it's not totally.
I guess meh leaves it for interpretation. Meh could be like meh or meh.
But meh, you're still gonna look and you're still gonna watch this show for 2 hours.
I mean, the people did tune in, so I guess it's a little bit of a biased audience. Like they were interested enough to watch.
That's true. The nada people did not click this. They're off doing something more important. That's a good point.
Still. All right. Well, appreciate everybody. Be good. Stay tuned and go and catch some fish. It's fun.
All right.
So,
take it easy.
Later.